game number 6. The Knicks trying to get a victory here to move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. We will see if tonight is the night. Tonight is your night, bro. And it is the Knicks. Salute, everyone. I'm your host, BX Sports Jedi Kev. You know me, the Don of the Watch Along. Ready to go on a Friday night. I'm ready to talk to them with a lot of Knick pride. Let's go. As I'm trying to get the Instagram audience in, waiting for that Instagram audience to come on and running the intro on Instagram. So, yeah, we're doing a little bit of double duty here. So we want to get that. You know what? I didn't put on my good luck breakfast. Salute, everyone. Instagram. We are live. Everyone on Instagram, live on our Return to the Knicks Instagram and on the Sports Jedi Network Instagram. And, of course, on the YouTube app. Salute, everyone on YouTube, Rumba, Twitch, on Twitter, and all the different spots. What's up, everyone? We got game number 6. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. And I am pumped. So let's get the game going in. Let me bring in the game because they're probably tipping it off. If you watch along for the first time with us, I do the watch along with the play-by-play. And I'm definitely going to get that going. So everybody here, let me get my camera going. Mr. Jody Davison, what's up? Jody Davison, big task at hand. We got Nate Dogg. No SmackDown tonight. I have no one hosting Nate Dogg. I'm sorry, I couldn't have no one to host the SmackDown stream, so I can't be in two places at the same time. So tonight is basketball. This is a playoff game. There'll be plenty of SmackDowns to do in the near future. So we got it because we're Knicks fans. So me and Shifdan are Knicks fans, so we're gonna be watching Knicks. Right now, Chris cannot do it tonight, so that's it. Everyone else, there's no other one that wants to host, so I gotta leave it as that. So no SmackDown tonight. So let's go. I'm ready to rumble. We got D-Ross in the building. Calm, cool, and collective. Mr. D-Ross. Yes, indeed. What's up? Salute, my man, Jody Davison. Let me shout out everyone in the building. You got D-Ross, Jody Davison, Nate Dogg, Chef Dan, Big Task at Hand, and many more on the YouTube side. Thank you to Jay Boogie becoming a Padawan, joining the membership. Jay Boogie, member of the Sports Jedi Network channel. Thank you for your financial contribution. Appreciate it. Thank you for the blessing. I wanted to appreciate it, and thank you so much. All right, we got everyone watching Game 6, Knicks, Celtics. For the Knicks, have a better game. Turn the page of Game 5. We need Karl-Anthony Towns to show up. We made the trade not for Karl-Anthony Towns' defense, not for his ability of shot blocking, rim protecting. We brought him in for one thing only, to elevate the offense on this Knicks team. When the Knicks need buckets, not to go on long droughts, when they need buckets, he needs to be a force on the offensive end. I need 24.5+ points from Karl-Anthony Towns tonight, along with Jalen Brunson's normal. You had the hitman Josh Hart, blooded, brooded, definitely was very strong on that game number 5. I need that same effort. I'm not going to get worried too much on the Villanova 3. The Villanova 3, their basketball pedigree, playing the game basketball correctly, playing the game correctly, right, the way we love it and we're accustomed to. We know that it's there. But two guys in that starting lineup that have been a little bit heckle and jive is OG Anunoby and Karl-Anthony Towns. We need them to step up here. We need their customary game. If we don't need a disappearing act from OG Anunoby neither. You know, right now, the Irie and the eyeballs are placed over Karl-Anthony Towns, of course, $58 million man, but also OG Anunoby. You're getting paid over $225 million. I know you're a multi-dimensional player that impacts the game on all different parts of the balls, but we're gonna need you now to step up. We need you to have a double figure, close to 21 points performance on offense for OG Anunoby. So let's go. Luke Cornett is in the starting lineup. Porzingis is out. So Boston making a little tweak there. Cornett having a 7-7 block game against the Knicks in Game 5. If I'm the Knicks, I want to get him foul trouble. Get him in foul trouble. I've told you that time and time again. We need him to get in some foul trouble, get a little early foul trouble, depending, we have depending on this refereeing staff, it could be where the Knicks could take advantage of it. So we're getting ready for Game 6. Again, I do the play-by-play, the watch-along. You could see the game with me on the Playback app. Sports Jedi Network is the Playback app. If you're on YouTube and you want to watch the game with us or on Rumba, all you got to hit is the link on the Playback. Playback TV, Sports Jedi Network. You put Sports Jedi Network together, no spaces. Boom, you're right there. Let me know. Hey, Jedi, I'm here. You know, I'm new. I'm new to the channel. Would like to see the game. Boom, you got a VIP pass to watch the game with us. You can see, not just hear the action. All right, if you're on Instagram, what's up, Instagram? Salute everyone, all our friends on the Instagram Live. Yes, we're doing an Instagram Live while we're doing this, some multitasking. That's why you see this microphone close to me here. Hopefully everyone can hear me and see me. Of course, if the video quality, you don't see me that well, apologize, because I'm trying to do multitasking here. So we're trying to get it. We're trying to talk to them, Nick Nation. Let's go. Yes, indeed. All right, so I'm almost ready to go. Let's go. We'll make sure that everything's working there on the Instagram side. Big blowout win. D-Ross is calling it tonight. Big salute to everyone here. Let's get this. Let's go. We haven't seen, wait a minute. We have not seen two of our staples. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, Super Argo in the building. And the man, the Nick fan who answers the chat in orange and blue. It's the one and only Jack City. But we're missing Tony. Where is Tony? Where are you, Tony? We're missing Tony. You know me, my custom beverage, soda. Let's go. I'm ready to go. If you're on the Assist app, check us out on the Assist app. AST. It's synchronized whatever watch along you're at. You hit the Assist app, you put all the information. It's totally free, and it gives you could put it at the same time on your television screen if you're watching. Or if you're watching us on the playback, you don't really need to synchronize because we're watching it all together. But if you're watching us on YouTube or the other platforms, all you have to do is hit the synchronize. When you synchronize, it gives you exact same time that I'm calling the game. So you don't get no spoilers or you're lagging behind or I'm ahead of you or vice versa. Boom, you synchronize with us and we all get to root, cheer, react like a family, like a community together. Let's go. All right, so the Knicks are favorite. If you want to make a bet, we always talk about making some wagers. I know Ethan has a nice wager going on tonight. He betted 20 pounds. He'll get 20 pounds for 5 pounds bet. So he's definitely putting a little bit of a wager there. And tonight, here it is. The Knicks are favorite tonight. I have it here. 2.5 point favorite at home. 210 points is the over and under. Remember, I always tell you guys, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck to it. Steve Feltlight is in the building. Kick them in the nads. He said the balls. He says it. Kick them hard. Kick them really hard, like Southampton does on penalty kicks. Let's go. We got Daniel Barry Sports Highlight is in the building. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, let's go. All right, so let's get ready. I'm ready to tip off. I knew this game wasn't going to start at 8 o'clock exactly. I was going to come out 7:30. Thought it would, give a 20-minute thing. I thought the game would be tipping off at 8. No, I was correct. I stand corrected. 4 minutes and 30 seconds before the tip off. All right, so we're waiting for our chat brigade to come in. We're waiting for, of course, where is Curly Goddess? Curly Goddess has been a good luck charm on our channel. Here we go. Oh, I love it. It's 8:09 and it's still daylight in New York. If you're in New York City, when I was younger, when I lived in New York, I love it. Of course, here in Florida, it always sunset goes a little later than normal. Even in the winter time, it's 6:30 and it's still daylight out. Just getting twilight on the lowest part of the winter. But here in Florida, 8:30, 9 o'clock, still a little sunlight. You still see the twilight. But New York, man, I loved it. Especially if you were one of those where your parents was as soon as the street lights come up, you come upstairs. You ever heard that one? Man, you loved it because you used to stay out a little later. Wherever it is, ladies and gentlemen, a Knick fan has entered the chat and he's here. Let's go. Josh Hart spilled blood in last game, and the team should respond immediately. But here we are. We're better take care of business tonight because we don't. It could be over. Salute. Let's go. All right, everyone on the Instagram app. Let me go quickly look over here to the Instagram app, see if anyone's joining us. So everyone on the Instagram Live, we get to see the scoreboard there, so don't forget to check it out. Hit the like button. If you're watching us here, comment in the Instagram. I'll try to read everyone's Instagram live if I can. I want to make sure I get everyone acclimated there. So don't forget, don't be left out. Come see it as my cameras. There we go. Cameras all over the place here. We're from the Instagram feed. You already know Curly Goddess is in the building. We say her name and she appears. We just finished saying your name about 5 minutes ago. We're waiting for Curly Goddess. We're waiting for our guy, Tony 33. Where is you, Tony? We called in Jack City. He came in. We called Argo. He came in. Curly Goddess came in. Let's go. Let's go. This is my family, my Knick family, here to root and cheer this team to a victory tonight. As the starting lineup is mentioned for the New York Knicks, again, he needs a big game. He needs a big game. 24.5 points for Carl Anthony. I need to go over 24.5 points. He has a big game. That's why we made the trade. We didn't bring him here for his defense prowess or rebounding. We brought him here to elevate the offense, to be an option, a second option for Jalen Brunson. When Brunson's off the court, he's the all-star, all-superior, all-NBA player offensively that could stretch and bring a dynamic to the Knicks team. That's what Karl Anthony Towns, and that's who we need to show up tonight. And OG Anunoby cannot hide that $225 million contract. He needs to show up and impact the game and be a positive. Even if he's going to have a low scoring output, I need some steals. I need him to be a defensive demon out there, not give up threes. As we got, that's right, Big Desmond Payne bringing the pain. Another one in the building. What's going on? The hits keep on coming. The beautiful family keeps entering here. You know what? Grab a plate, get a drink, and let's go. Let's get this game going tonight. I need Mike to turn into prime Gary Payton and lock him up. Lock up everyone. Let's go. Let's get it. Ed Malloy is refereeing the game, by the way, his crew. An Ed Malloy crew. I don't know how you feel about that, folks. Let's go. The black label is in. Let's do this. Smooth. We're waiting for tip-off. Still got a time to get your refills, get your snacks, run to the refrigerator, come on back. Let's go. Grab a plate. Let's get the going. This is how we do it here on the Sports Jedi Network. Return to the Knicks podcast here on the Playback, on YouTube, on Rumba, on Twitch, on Facebook. Let's go. I expected a Thundercat last game. I got a kitty cat instead. I thought I saw a putty cat. I need a Thundercat tonight. So you know what? Here it is. Sword of Omens. Give me sight beyond sight. If you know it, you know it. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go. Thunder. Guy. Woo-ha! Buster Rhymes is in the building. Let's go, my man. Buster, 2 games in a row. Knicks are in their white uniforms. I love that white. I like all the Knicks colors. Let's go. We got the Boston in green with Boston across their chest. Boston, they're going to go from left to right. The Knicks are going to go from right to left, obviously. Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart. It'll be White, Holiday, Horford, and Cornette. And let's go. Game 6 as Boston controls the top. Let's go. Here's White with the ball. OG on him. Gets a screen. Now White stops. Kicks it out to Holiday. Holiday thought about the 3. Holiday now driving. Holiday get in front. Holiday pull up jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound by Hart. Here comes Josh Hart with the rebound. Here comes the hitman. The hitman picks it out to Cat. Cat thought about the 3. Now putting it on the floor. Horford. Cat driving. Pump fake. Up. Good. Karl Anthony Towns. So immediately Karl Anthony Towns coming up strong. Here's White with the ball. The Garden is electric right now, as you can hear the chance of defense. Here's White with the basketball. White, alley-oop to Cornette. No, can't get it. Pass in the corner. Brown's going to put up a 3. Brown hits the side of the rim. Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson pull up for 3 himself. No, he misses. Rebound by Holiday. Holiday will bring the ball up. First minute gone by. Here's Holiday now. Holiday stops. Holiday, good job there. Kicks it out. Jaylen Brown thought about it. Bounce pass. Almost turns the ball over, and it does. So indecisiveness there for Jaylen Brown. He turns the ball over there in the air, decides to pass instead of shooting, and New York will have it. That was impressive there by Karl-Anthony Towns. That's what we need from him. Here is Mikal Bridges. Now Towns wants it. Towns will give it to Brunson, and there is a foul on Jaylen Brown. All right. Knicks will inbound the ball side out of bounds. Okay, what's going on Instagram? Let's go YouTube. Knicks are up. Oh, Yankees are up 4-0. Thanks for the update. Subway Series going on. Big weekend for New York City here. Here we go. Here is Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson bounce past the Hart. Hart now driving. He has Cornette on him. He's going to pull him out. Here is Bridges. Baseline. Underneath. Layup. It's good. Mikal Bridges. Knicks up 4-0. Here's Holiday now. Here's White. He's going to put up a three. Hand no good. Rebound. And Hart corrals a rebound. Hart will bring the ball up. 2 rebounds for Hart. Hart with the basketball. Hart now. Waving out here. Hart feeling now. Has Cornette on him. Keep facilitating. Now we'll try to get Brunson. No, he holds it. Bounce past to Brunson. Brunson underneath. Brian and Obi for the Cloyd for 3. No good. Rebound by Cornette. Those shots got to go in. Here comes Brown. Brown now spins. Brown now driving baseline. Double team. Nowhere to go. Underneath to Cornette. Cornette pump fakes. Now turnover. Knicks will have it. Here comes Hart. Good defense by the Knicks. Here comes the hitman. Waiting for his teammates. Here is Hart. Here is Towns. Towns with the debit. Towns putting it on the floor. Towns kicks it out. Mikal Bridges for 3. No good. Right for the rebound. Cornette had it, and there's a loose ball foul on Hart. Now, I know this is second guessing. Hart was wide open underneath there. I wish Bridges would have just rifled the pass underneath the basket, but it is what it is. Knicks up 4-0. All right, Boston will bring the ball up. Knicks up 4-0. Boston is 0 for 3. Knicks are 2 for 5. Here's White on the screen. White now back. Alley-oop there to Cornette. Cornette gets the deep ball. Cornette fumbling. Cornette now waiting. And it should have been a traveling. Here's White. White up and under. Layup. There's a whistle. We got a whistle, a foul. I couldn't hear it due to the fact how loud Madison Square Garden is right now. For the Knicks up 4-0. A foul on the inbound drive. Ooh, that was a trap. Oh, no, he says, okay. As Brown's going to put the 3. That's good. Boston on the board. You have to stay with your defenders. Boston's going to want to chuck 3s. That's why the Knicks possessions, when you have a chance to attack the basket, attack. And you want to make a separation. You don't want to start missing shots on your own because Boston with the 3 ball starts chugging. They hit a couple, get on a little bit of heater. Then all of a sudden the game is close. You don't want to do that. Here's Hart. Bridges now. Bridges now driving. Bridges stops underneath and lost the ball out of bounds. A turnover. You can't miss shots and you can't turn your basketball over. Knicks up with a 1-point lead here. 9 minutes here in the first. Here's Jaylen Brown. Brown almost lost the ball. Brown holds it back over to White. White by the Knicks logo. Now White kicks his dribble. Driving. A layup. Up underneath. No good. Rebound Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns will give it to Hart. Hart is going to lead the fast break. Hart now. Hart got bumped and that should be a foul. Blocking foul on Holiday. Absolutely, it should be. The hitman always going to go full speed ahead, and he was moving. All right, Knicks will have it. Side out of bounds. 8:51 here in the first. Yeah, the referee says it's okay for him to double dribble. Jack City, you're absolutely correct. Here's Brown. Here's Brunson. Brunson guarded by Brown. Brunson stops. And that's deflected, and that's stolen. Now he leaves underneath. Jaylen Brown, Euro. Layup, and he got it. Knicks cannot turn the basketball over. Boston has their first lead, 5-4. Leading off with a turnover from the Knicks. A little sloppy there. Let's go. Move the basketball. And Obi. Bridges. Back over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart. Over to Bridges now. Bridges underneath the Towns. Towns underneath the basket. Towns up, and he was grabbed. No whistle. Wow, there's a lot of that was a mugging there. And Malloy just put the whistle in his pocket. Here's Holiday. Holiday puts it up. No good. Rebound Towns. And a lot of loose ball. And they're gonna say Celtics, so they're letting them play physical. You know what? If you're gonna let it play physical, don't get ticky-tack in the third quarter. That's all I'm asking. Wow, Towns got mauled underneath there. But then Towns, if he doesn't get the call, he needs to get back and stop the complaining, though. Here's White. Cornette. He has a gripe, but he has to go. Oh, that's deflected. That will be Celtics ball. Shot clock at 20. They're letting him play here early. Here's White. White looking to be the inbounder in the corner. White looking. Inbounds to Cornette. Cornette now will give it to Brown. Brown with a screen. Brown with another screen. Brown, pull up jumper. No good. That's an air ball. And they'll let it go out of bounds. Knicks will have it here. 7:55 here. Boston 5-4. So a little sloppy game for both teams here in game 6. Knicks could take back the lead. Here's Brunson. Brunson trying to get across, or trying to get away from Brown. Brunson keeping his dribble. Stops. Mid-range jumper. It's gone. Jalen Brunson. Knicks back up by 1. Here's Boston immediately. Brown. Euro. Brown and then to Cornette. Cornette blocked by Anunoby. Get that shit out of here. Here comes the Knicks now. Here's Brunson. Transition 3. No good. Rebound. Bridges is there right now. Donnie on the spot. And he puts it back in. Knicks up by 3. 8-5. Garden is pumped. You got Bad Bunny in the building. Here's Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown stops. Brown looks. Put up. No, blocked by Anunoby. Becoming a demon. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Jalen Brunson. Over the Hart. The hitman. Over the Bridges. Bridges puts the 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Metcalf. Bridges. Timeout on the floor. Knicks on a 7-0 run. Timeout on the floor. Boston 7:04. Knicks up 11-5 in game number 6. The Villanova 3 as Vernon B. Haglin is in the building. What's up, Vernon? In the building, Vernon. Bringing the pain. Let's go. Let's go. As Daz bringing the pain. Let's go. Curly Goddess says, let's go. And we got some T-shirt tossing. Let's go. We're going to toss some T-shirts now. Here we go. Good ball movement, indeed. I like the Villanova 3. Man, this guy. There we go. He's shooting T-shirts. Clyde in the Puma outfit. Yes. There is the Knicks City Dancers cheering up. Instagram. Yeah, quiet Instagram. Look at this guy. All right. Look at that toss. They're giving out T-shirts at the Garden. Let's go. All right, Jerry Ferrera. I didn't know now that Jerry stopped acting. Now he's giving out T-shirts in Madison Square Garden. I guess the podcasting didn't work out, huh? Too much bad coffee. Look at Jerry Ferrera throwing the T-shirts. Hey, real talk. Toss the T-shirts. I need OG to hit one and get going. OG's having a hell of a defensive presence so far early, Margo. All right, we're waiting for the timeout. You know one thing I haven't seen, though? I have not seen our captain. And I'm not talking about Brunson. I'm talking about captain. Captain CT. Oh, we got Tracy Morgan. Don't go puking all over the place. Yeah, that lady was chomping. You saw her? She was like, she was chomping, man. Oh, look at that. Look at that 4-point play. Look at Larry Johnson. Let's go. I remember that. I remember when I was sitting in my grandmother's living room with my kids. We were visiting grandma and we were watching this game and I just screamed, oh, 4-point play. Let's go. Oh, 1999. I remember that beautiful summer, May evening. Let's go. What a moment. And then I like when Chris Childs said, calm down. We're only tied. You still got to hit a free throw. I love that Chris Childs came over and calmed them down with all the excitement. That was, if you remember that, if you recall that, when Chris Childs come immediately to calm him down. And then he did, and he hit that van. The Knicks take that 1-point lead. The building shook the TV. Man, I could imagine. I was on the first floor of my grandmother's house. That she lived on the first floor apartment. And right, oh my God, we were just excited. That was just a great moment. I woke up the kids. We had to go home anyway, but after the game, but they were falling asleep. We started off great. We turned it up more and more. My kids were little boys, 1 and 2 year olds. Great memories. All right, White bringing the ball up. Remember games, and then that year with Russell, with Game 5 of the Heat, the Allen Houston shot. Here we go. Brown driving. Brown kicks it back out. And here's Holiday now driving. Holiday going on. Holiday layup. No good. Cornette puts it back. Johnny on the spot. We were lucky they didn't get called for offensive interference there. Karl-Anthony Towns grabbed the net there. So 11-7 here. Austin answers back here. Here's Brunson. Brunson looking up. 10 on the shot clock. Brunson wants to screen now. Brunson has Horford on the mismatch. Now looking to give to Hart. Hart, 4 on the shot clock. Hart's going to put up a 3. That's no good. Rebound by White. Got to get better offensive looks. Here's Brown. Brown to Holiday. Holiday driving. Holiday puts up here, and now is trying to go to Cornette, and that's a turnover. Knicks were fortunate. 6:09 here. Knicks 11-7. We got Pritchard, Hauser, Porzingis coming in. So we get some wholesale changes for the Celtics. 3 substitutions in. Horford is gassing. Horford is sucking air on the court. Look at him. All right, here we go. Knicks will have the ball. Knicks do not make no substitution. Still the same starting 5. Here's Hart back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball now, kicking his dribble. Brunson now has a double team now. Brunson keeping his dribble alive. Brunson dribbling. Back again with the dribble. Shot clock at 4. Hart now underneath with Porzingis. Up and under, no good. And there is a foul on the floor. Hart draws a foul on Porzingis. I know it's Porzingis, but I want to call him Porzingis. Or the Timo version of Rick Smith. If you know, you know. Knicks will inbound here. Towns back to the basket on Brown. Town backing in. Town stop. Pounds going up and under. No, Hart gets the rebound. Now Hart, long way to go. Needs Anunoby. Anunoby. Jumper. No good. Anunoby hasn't hit any shots. I need him. I need him to hit some shots. But keep playing. Here's a long 3 for Pritchard. No good. Rebound, and Anthony Towns gets it over to Hart. Hart now. Back over to Towns. Puts up a 3. It's good! Offensive foul in the Towns. Wait a minute. Let's see. Yo, Karl-Anthony Towns can't get a call, bro. Karl-Anthony Towns, the referees cannot give him a break. I'm Thibodeau. I'm glad he didn't challenge that. Here's Pritchard. That's a natural shot, Jack City, but they weren't going to overturn it, and you wouldn't have lost the challenge here. Porzingis. I'm glad he didn't challenge. Porzingis shoots over Anunoby, no good. Rebound Hart, ball don't lie. Here comes the hitman. Now, underneath, Anunoby has to hit the street, please. No, he misses that one. Back tap. Get the ball. Rebound. Hart, and there's a foul on Hauser. I'm glad that Malloy knows how to call a foul when Karl-Anthony Towns gets fouled. So I'm glad that's there. At least the referees established that they know how to call a foul against Karl-Anthony, when teams foul Karl-Anthony Towns. Let's face it, he's not getting the benefit of the calls wearing the Knicks uniform in the postseason. All right, here's Bridges. We'll get to Towns. Back to the basket. On Brown. Driving baseline. Up and under. It's good. Karl-Anthony Towns. Hopefully that wakes that son of a bitch up. Let's go. Thundercat. Let's go. Here comes Brown underneath. Layup. Counted and 1. And they answer that ball right back. They answer that right back as Bridges commits a foul. Chance for a 3-point play for the Celtics. Damn. If you're watching us on the Instagram app, come on into the playback, or don't just be a spectator. Be a participant in the YouTube, on the Instagram, on the YouTube app. Like Steve felt like. We got Russell in the building. I was talking about Russell too. Russell was in the building. You say his name, he appears. Let's go. Stay in front of Brown and Bridges. Oh, Big Mitch. Towns is going to have a seat. But Towns just hit a momentum, physical shot. This is, now you take him out. Ooh. He got a little bit excited there offensively. I would have played the double lineup. Brown hits the free throw. I would have played the double bigs just for a couple minutes until Towns misses a couple shots. Here comes Brown. They're going to hack him, Mitch. So they want to let them know, hey, go ahead and hack him, Mitch. You know why I like you hack them, Mitch? I told you that again. They can be aggressive. They cannot be aggressive in the fourth quarter. That's why I like the hack. You want to be goofy and hack a Mitch and send Mitch to the free throw line? Fine. Because now Porzingis has another foul. Second foul on Porzingis. Stupid move. Also, you're gonna get teams or players in trouble later in the game. Go ahead, hack a Mitch. Mitchell misses the first free throw. Mitchell was perfect in game 5. That was a game to just take it and had that strategy backfired. But you know what? Again, this is the first quarter. Fine. I don't care. Hack a Mitchell all you want. Get your players in foul trouble for the dumbest fouls, for take fouls. So now you take away the aggressiveness. And he hits the free throw. 1 of 2 from the line. Let's go. Look at the gappy 2 Michael Strahan. Looking like the Wawa Beaver there. Here's Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard now. Back it up. Pritchard now driving. Pritchard now driving. Pritchard and Mitchell Robinson, and there's a foul. They've been letting them get physical. Mitchell Robinson swiped the ball out, and they call that shitty foul. Terrible. Wow, that looked like a ball there. Where was the foul? Boston with inbound. Hauser with the ball. Hauser with the basketball. Porzingis. Porzingis with the basketball. We'll give it to Brown. Brown top by the Knicks logo. Now Brown on the three-point line. Brown on the right side. Put up jumper for 3. It's good. Jaylen Brown cuts the deficit of 1. So Jaylen Brown becoming impactful. Here's the hitman. Josh Hart kicks it out. Towns catch and shoot for 3. No good. Rebound by the Celtics. Pritchard will bring it up. Boston could take the lead here. Here's Pritchard. Brown, who's feeling it. Brown has the ball against Brunson on the left side. Trying to go baseline. Getting away with a push with an elbow. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard the prick for 3. No good. Rebound. And Porzingis gets it. Hauser steps in for 3. Doogie misses. Back tap here. Hart comes up with the rebound. Now here comes the hitman. Hitman. Now Towns wants it. He has a mismatch on Hauser. Give and go. Hart. Kananobi wide open for 3. No good. Back tap. Karl Anthony Towns puts up. No. And it rolls in. Karl Anthony Towns. He's coming up strong early. The Knicks up by 3. Pritchard. Porzingis catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound by the hitman Hart. Here comes the hitman. Here comes Josh Hart. Hart, one man to beat. Euro puts up. No good. Rolls off the rim now. Rarely misses by hitman. Brown will give this to Pritchard. Pritchard coming in the corner. Holiday stops, stumbles, shoots a 3. No good. Rebound. Karl Anthony Towns will give it a Hart. We'll give it an Anunoby. Knicks will try to run. OG waiting. Good job for the Knicks waiting for his teammates. Now Towns. Towns puts up a long 3. No good. That was a terrible 3 by Towns. Almost stolen there by McBride in the game. Here comes Pritchard. Sometimes you got to slow down a little bit. Here's Porzingis taking a long 3. That's good. Porzingis shooting it from deep. Where Karl Anthony Towns misses, Porzingis hits it. All even at 16, as it's a back and forth. Now we're tied. Here's the Knicks trying to take the lead back. Here's Hart. Towns underneath. He has a mismatch on Brown. Back it in. Going in strong. Porzingis blocks it out of bounds. And Towns upset at Emma Lloyd not getting a foul call. We have a timeout with 2:11 here, 16 on. Levy, what's going on? Levy, Anna Lee in the building. What up, Anna Lee? Saw the Facebook, left the message, but I didn't know if you saw it. Unfortunately, Anna Lee, for some reason on the Facebook, Anna, I can't see the messages. We should be able to see that, but when I'm on the playback, I'm not able to see the message. So I apologize, Anna Lee. Thank you for joining me here on the YouTube. Anna, you gotta follow us on playback. the playback, you could actually see the game with us. You could see everything. And as we transition a little bit away from the YouTube, more we get to see the games. Like when we do, if we do Ranger hockey for the postseason, you get to see the game with us. So absolutely, and Levi as well. Join us on the playback as well as the YouTube. You're more than welcome to stay on the YouTube. I love it to be on the YouTube channel, of course, because I want to get that growing. We got over 20,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, and we want to continue to grow it. But for the live watch-alongs where you can see the action, if you want to see it or if you can't see it, definitely join us on the playback. We got Francisco Gregory in the building. Happy Friday, Francisco in the building. Let's go, Knicks. Indeed. Oh, look at that. I'm hardcore. I'll do both. Let's go. How does Cat see Porzingis coming to the block? I don't know. They're raising the roof. They're raising the roof, guys. They're raising the roof. Oh, look at this. Jason Sudeikis. You know, I haven't seen that series yet. I have not seen that series. I know it's a great series, and I'm pretty sure if I watch it, I'm going to fall in love with it, but I haven't had the time to watch it. Oh, look at the bunny. Look at the bunny. Bad bunny. Boricua! Hey! Selfie. Let's go, Bad Bunny. What are we drinking tonight? What are we drinking tonight? Hennikens? We're drinking Johnny Walker, Black Label, Blue Label. What we drinking tonight? What we drinking tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Old fashions. Are we getting a vodka mule? What we doing? It's Friday night, man. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. Or are we just going water? Because it's summer season and we got to get to bikini season. What we drinking? Water. Curly Guard has got water. Let's go, Curly. There ain't go nothing wrong with that. It's bikini season. It's bikini season. It's bathing suit season. And figura máxima. You got to make sure that figure is nice. I get you. They know nothing wrong with a little water tonight. There's nothing wrong with that. Coconut water. Let's go from coconut. Let's go. Put the lime in the coconut. Let's go. Get a neat uncle nearest over here, Kev. Let's go. Got a neat uncle. Oh, there you go. I had a black label. I had a nice black label. Straight. Love it. Nothing wrong with a little Johnny Walker. It makes you walk a little bit. It's Friday night. It's Friday. I deserve it. Long day. We got a heat wave in Florida. It's going to be over 100 degrees. My goodness, it's hot. It was hot as my goodness. It was hot tonight. It was hot today. Yeah, Florida's going to have a heat wave here. What else is new? As McBride will be inbound the basketball. McBride looking. Anunoby gets the ball. Anunoby with the ball. Shot clock at 9. Kicks it out to Towns. Towns with the basketball. Towns looking and trying to get Anunoby. Gets it to Anunoby. But that's locked away. Shot clock at 3.5. Knicks will inbound. I need the Knicks to execute their offense a little much more crisp. Okay, thanks. Feel funny asking, but how do I do the playback? You hit the link. When you hit the link, you either Anunoby with the dunk. Good feed by Brunson. You hit the link. You just subscribe and it's free, and that's it. And you just tell me you're in the chat. You tell me in the chat. I give you a pass to see the game. That's simple. All right, here we go. Towns thought about it. Towns underneath Anunoby. Anunoby now backing back on Porzingis on the left side. Now step back. Pull up for 3 over Porzingis. No good. Rebound. McBride comes up with the rebound. Kicks it back out. Karl-Anthony Towns for 3. Let's go. 3-pointer. Karl-Anthony Towns. Give up Miles McBride an assist. Knicks up 21-16. Defense, serenading Madison Square Garden. Let's go. Here's White. Bounce past to Brown. Over to Porzingis. Porzingis by the Knick logo. Kicks it here to White. Almost turned the ball over. White gets the ball. A little bit too much mustard there. So close. Now Brown. Now White. White now crossover. Now White driving. And no, blocked underneath. Try to pass it, and it will be New York ball. Good defense. Oh, Jody Davison. I'm telling everyone on the YouTube app to come join us on the playback, Jody. You know, if they want to watch the game with us and react with us. I know, and listen, I love everyone on the YouTube app. again, I got 20 plus thousand subscribers, but one of the reasons why we moved the transition over to the watch along is to see it. Here's Brunson driving, kicks it out, and Bridges for three. It's good! 3-pointer, Mikal Bridges, 24-16. 1 minute here. Knicks finish strong. White, Pritchard, defense, separating Madison Square Garden. Anunoby on Pritchard. Porzingis putting on the floor. Porzingis stops. Looks up and under. Porzingis turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound. Horford puts it back. Horford right on the spot. They went with the two bigs. Knicks should counter that. 24-18. So we got about 8 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. Oh, almost. Oh, Towns saved that one. Towns driving. Towns going up, and there's a foul. There's a whistle. Whoa, they call a foul finally. Yeah, they finally call a foul. They finally call a foul, these officials. They finally know how to blow. For Karl-Anthony Towns, 24 points for the Knicks. Looking to add more. Towns to the line. All right, 24-18 with 9.9. And he hits the free throw, 25-18. It only took 5 games, but we got this. Let's go. Talk to them, Curly Goddess. Talk to them. All right. Jody Davidson says that KP's third. That's his third. So he's going to sit for the rest of the quarter. Maybe they might play him, but there we go. Joker, Embiid, all big men get luxury fouls except for Cat. And Cat comes up with the points. 26-18. Imagine we get the calls for Cat. Cat, man, averaged 50 points from free throws alone. Brown with the ball. Brown shaking. Brown Euro puts up the shot. Got it. That Euro step just helped them get that 26-20. Here's McBride shooting it up. No good at the end of the first quarter. Knicks 26, Boston 20. 1 quarter down, 3 to go. As the Knicks have a 6-point lead. McBuckets almost made that. Jack City, indeed. So here we go. We get ready for that second quarter. Knicks up by 6. If you're on YouTube, you still have time. Come on to the playback. The link is there. It's also on the top when you go to question and answer. It also says you can also watch with us. When you go to the question and answer section of the YouTube page, it also gives you the link there. Or you got to click and let me know you're in the chat. Say, hey, Jedi, I'm here. And I'll get you a VIP pass so you can see the game and join us on the playback. It's totally free. It's nothing costly. It's free. If you're on it's all Android, Apple friendly, as well as your laptop. You could even play it even on your smartphone, on your smart TV. So that's what I love about the playback. Let's go. You almost made that, Curly Goddess, indeed. The defense has been good. We need to pull away from Boston. Indeed. Where's D-Ross that says, are we up by 15? I need that. I need that in the chat. I need that in the chat. Never knew that was his middle name. I don't know who is it. I'm too busy animating the crowd on Instagram. Yo, Instagram, y'all quiet. Come on, Instagram. I did this for the first time. We got a lot of followers returning Knicks. We got Russell. Everyone's quiet. It's like a library. Let's go. We gave up 20 points. That's a good quarter, D-Ross. He always wore number 20. Alice Allen Houston, I believe. Look at OG's sister. OG's sister with those eyes. OG Ananobi's sister with the British Bulldog, guaranteed. We don't know that's his sister, but we're just joking. Yes, 2 facts and a fiction. Oh, look at this guy. He got his money's worth. Turn around, pal. Turn around, 4 eyes. He's a winner. And look who's coming out with the jersey. Allen Houston. That's going in the frame immediately. All right, we're waiting. Don't tell me this guy's going to do the halftime show. Don't tell me he's getting the halftime show. Please don't. Please, God, please don't. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, no. So Fabulous is going to do the halftime entertainment. No, Fabulous is a Knicks fan. All right, I'll take your word from it. I'll take your word. I would have liked Bunny. Personally, he's there, but I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna have an open mind. All right, Knicks will bring the ball up. McBride, Hart, Bridges. Don't ask me if I know any of his songs. I don't know any of his songs. McBride rises for 3. It's good! 3-pointer! Deuce! McBride. The Nets up by 9. 30 seconds here. Bounce pass here to Holiday. Holiday now. Holiday bringing the ball. Driving on Braun. Cat puts up the shot. No good. So, my God, the Knicks will get the ball back. I don't know what the hell that was. Great job by McBride elevating up. He just got up high. Beautiful. Here comes McBride over to Bridges. Bridges now. Bridges stops. Bridges jumps. No good. Gets his own rebound. Bridges back. Turn around. Off the glass. It's good. Macau. Bridges gets the second opportunity. Knicks up 31-20. Oh, I'll read that right now, Jack City. Give me a second right now. I like that one, Jack City. I'm going to read that. It's not going to go unknown. Oh, 3. No good. Side of the rim. Knicks were out of bounds. JEDI, put in your parlay. Who gets to 69 first? I got the Knicks. La, 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 la. Let's go. You know, that's my favorite number. Here's Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges now. Spins. Bridges again. Now it's Pritchard. Pritchard reaching in. My goodness. Not a happy ending for Pritchard on the reach-in as he picks up a foul. Brown taking a short rest. And Big Task is joining it. Let's go. Fabulous is a 69. All right. Let's go. Bridges will be the inbounder. Towns gets the ball. Back to the basket on Holiday now. Backing in. Now, again, spins. Fall-away jumper. No good. Air ball. Rebound by Horford. They'll inbound here to White. Bounce pass here to Pritchard. Pritchard back to White. White thought about the 3 now. Horford. Extra pass. Holiday. Holiday now driving. Holiday packs it out. Brown, 1 dribble. Good job. Closeout by Mitchell Robinson. Beautiful defense by Robinson. Robinson gets the steal. The Cookie Monster all over the place. Good job. Here's McBride. Here's the hitman. Josh Hart kicks it back out to Towns. Towns thought about the 3. Now driving. Looks. Go. Oh, beautiful move. Thundercat. Oh, as he drives to the basket. Timeout on the floor. 33-20 as Karl Anthony Towns come alive here. With 2 minutes in the third quarter gone by. And the Knicks up 33-20 as the Garden erupts. Let's go. No, there's nothing wrong with that, Jack City. That's right. The Garden, let's go, Thundercat. Ho, let's go, Knicks fans. Oh, we got the Knicks City Dancer with Caitlin Clark's sister and everyone in the team. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, they're going to clear their throats. They're going to clear their throats. Hopefully it's not too deep. Oh, they're coming too. Look at that. They're coming out. New York in the house. Let's go. Oh, we got a little Buster Rhymes. I got to put Caitlin Clark's sister first. There you go. Nice backspin there. Don't this hit? Oh, she fell. Oh, she messed up there, right? You don't make me lose my mind. Up ahead, up ahead. We got a mugging in New York City, Vernon. We got a mugging in New York City. Let's go. Miss Janine in the building. Janine, what's up, Janine? How are you? Good evening to you. Strong start as well. Hopefully the coach makes some good adjustments, knowing when the guy's a little fatigued, bringing the fresh players in and out, Miss Janine. Janine, how are you? How are you doing first and foremost? Great to see you. Great to see you joining us on the YouTube app. Appreciate you. Boston coach Brown to okay the play hero ball. Well, let him play. Oh, we got Lenny Kravitz in the building. He wants to get away. Oh, yeah, but he could get away with the Celtics tonight. Hopefully, to Cancun. Oh, the King in the building. Bernard King. Bernard King in the building. Royalty. Basketball has more than one royal family. Let's go. Bernard King in the building. D. Ross. Don't damn, that's my boy right there, Bernard King. I got into basketball watching the Knicks because of Bernard King performance. He's having it his way, D. Ross. He's having it his way. Can you imagine going to watch Bernard King? I wish I could. I wish I would have appreciated Brick Task. I watched it as a kid, but I was like, yeah, but now as an older adult, I wish I would have seen his career. I would have appreciated much more greater. Knicks Thunder. No, I thought one Timberwolves. Give me the Wolves, Jack City. If we get that round, if we get that far, I want the Timberwolves or the Nuggets. All right, here we go. Boston with the ball. Here is Holiday, top of the key. Holiday with the screen mismatch. Got the quote. Now Towns on Pritchard. Pritchard puts up the long three. No good. Rebound by Bridges. Bridges will give this to McBride. I want to see Julius Randle. Yes. And Karl Anthony Towns against and Alex Rodriguez. Here is Bridges. Bridges drive. Bridges mid-range. Jumper. No good. Rebound. McBride had it. Lost it. Pritchard comes up with the loose ball. Hartford knocked that ball away. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball over to Brown. Brown now driving. Brown splitting. Loses the ball. Knicks will have it as he kicks it. Eating too much butter in that popcorn in between the timeouts. Knicks will have the ball 9:18. Oh, man. Great. You're doing well, Janine. Appreciate it. Great to hear that. I know summer vacation is coming up for you, so you must be looking forward to that. I know you're grading those finals and all that good stuff, so I know you got a lot of work here. Thanks for joining us here. 33-20. I wish you do more movie reviews because you were great at that. I've just given you my. You have a cheerleader here when you were doing some great stuff here. Here's pull up jumper, no good. Rebound and last touch. Brown has it. Brown lost it. We'll give it to Hartford. Here's White. White now driving. White driving to the basket. White reverse layup is good. So he attacks the basket. 33-22. Here's McBride on the right side. McBride, good closeout by White. McBride passes to Hart. Extra pass on Anunoby. Anunoby for three. It's good. Three-pointer. OG Anunoby as the British Bulldog from downtown. 36-22. Here's White with the ball. White nowhere to go. White kicks it out to Brown. Brown now with the basketball. Cornette back in the game. Here's Jaylen Brown now on. Kicks it out here. Hartford. Elbow jumper. It's good. Good ball movement for the Celtics, 36-24. An assist there for Jaylen Brown. That's his first. We're under the 8-minute mark here as Moose McBride will bring the ball up. Keep the foot on the throat. Here's McBride. McBride with the ball. McBride driving. McBride keeping his dribble light spins. Turn around off the glass is good. Deuce. McBride, 38-24. Much better game for McBride. That's 5 points off the bench. Here's White. White now keeping the ball. White now spinning. Gets a high screen. White pulls up for three. No good. Rebound with OG Anunoby. They'll push. Hart now. Hart with the Cookie Monster. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges, a little sloppy. That ball should have went to Mitchell Robinson, not to Mikal Bridges. But that's the modern NBA. They want to shoot the three. That ball, the right place should have went to Mitchell Robinson. But all right, I'm not going to get mad. Be right back. Got to throw some Celtics lives. Oh, my God, Jack City. Here's White. Gets a high screen. White now trying to elude. White loses the ball over to Brown. Brown rises up for three. No good. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Here comes McBride. McBride. Let's go, Knicks. What's going on? Lucas joining us. We got a foul out of bounds. Lucas in the building. What's going on, Lucas, on the Instagram Live? We got a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor here with 7:02, 38-24 as the Knicks call a timeout. We got everyone on Instagram Live. I got a simultaneous Instagram Live along with the playback on the YouTube. Let's go. Yeah, mid-June. I can't wait. I'm gonna do the Tribeca Film Festival. Hope to make it in my return. Great job, Janine. And when you post a video, let me know because you got my support. You got my full support to like, share, and if you allow me to distribute it, I will distribute it on an X and because you are. When you do the reviews and it's not no blowing no smoke, at your rear end, you're really talented on that, and that's why I've always been very persistent to have you join us on the Nick Watch Along because you're talented. I see talent when it comes to that. That's why But if you do the reviews with your film, you're very natural at it, and that's why I want to definitely promote or support you in any way we can. You're very talented. All right, we got a tic-tac-toe going on here. Let's see if these guys blow it. Oh, he blew it. What a moron. This guy's a goofball. He won it. What a goofball. Really? Come on. Did this guy never play tic-tac-toe before? This guy ever played tic-tac-toe in his life? Anna Lee, let me get you. There you go, Anna Lee. I see you here. Let me get you a pass, Anna Lee, so you can see the game. I'll get you a pass right now. Give me a minute. I'll get you a pass. Let me see if I got one for you. I got one. I definitely got one. Man, where is it? Let me get Anna Lee a pass. There you go, Anna Lee. Now you see the difference. You see the difference. We got Anna Lee in the building. What's up? There you go. Now, could you see the game, Anna? Let me know if you can see the game. And I got to give her an upgrade because she's been a real good VIP. There we go. Got a new VIP upgrade for Anna Lee. Janine, if you want to see the game with us too, you're more than welcome on the Playback app. Just like Miss Anna Lee, she just upgraded to the Playback where you can see the game. You're more than welcome as well. I see it on highlights, but you get to see Clyde Frazier now. You get to see Clyde Frazier in action. Once a Knick, always a Knick. You get to see everything in the arena. There you go. And join us from the YouTube app. Anna Lee's been watching along with us for at least 3 years now with the Ranger hockey. She comes occasionally on the Knicks, a Knick fan. Not a full time, but in the postseason and watch the Knicks. Loves the Knicks as the Mets as well. And it's great to welcome Anna Lee to the Playback channel. Yeah, let's go. Totally forgot about Brunson. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Coming off the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Coming off the timeout. All right, Knicks went inbound the basketball. McBride looking inbound, gets it into Brunson. Brunson back on the court. So the Knicks increased their lead without without Brunson on the floor. Excuse me. Here's Brunson now driving. Brunson, switch layup, reverses score. Jalen Brunson. Knicks up 40-24. Here's Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown now stops. Kicks it back out. Lord Cornette now to Pritchard. Pritchard. And there's a moving screen. Offensive foul. Knicks will have it. Knicks will bring it up here. Brunson with the ball. 6:38 now. Finish the second half of the second quarter strong. Here's Brunson. Here's McBride. Mananobi. And there's an offensive foul. That's a makeup call. Ed Malloy. That's a makeup call when I don't see it, man. That has to say Revlon all over that one. Or CoverGirl. That's a makeup call. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. 6:30 mark. Here's Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard will bring the basketball up. Pritchard will give it to Brown. Jalen wants a high screen. Now Jalen, nowhere to go. Double team. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard is going to put up the three. No good. Back tap over to White. White's going to put up another three, and that's no good. Rebound by Anunoby. So Boston's struggling on the threes. Knicks got to just attack the basket. Drive, drive, drive. In the words of Super Argo. Here's Anunoby baseline. Anunoby now. She's going to back up on Pritchard. Now keeping the dribble alive. Now spins. And there's a foul on the reach-in. And of course, Anunoby going to the free throw line, trying to complete the happy ending in the reach-in. 24-40. Work OG. Work OG. Oh, the Rangers will be coming here soon, Annalie, for next season. Next season, that we're going to be seeing. We're going to watch the Ranger games as they unfold. Yeah, don't worry. Right now, hockey season is over. Hopefully, I get some more contributors on the wrestling side. You know, and when the postseason come along, as OG completes it 42-24, we'll get the hockey game going as well. Dez loves it. Hey, it's Friday night, Dez. We got to be a little, let's go. What do you want to be? Will you want me to be robotic like Knicks Film School? Nah, come on. There's a double team underneath. Oh, Cornette got the foul. Oh, just you're just coming along and just watch along with us and show up, and then that's like we got a whole chat brigade here for the Knicks games and for the Ranger games. Hopefully in the future when they, because they're going to announce the NHL on the playback where we could show it. So we can't wait. Major League Baseball is already part of it. The Yankees games, although this Hart goes in, count it in, one chance for a 3-point play as a give and go on the cut there. Brunson gives it to the hitman, 44-27. Let's go. Oh, Cornette got called in with a reach-in. So the hitman trying to execute the happy ending at the line. Oh, he comes short, but he gets his own rebound. Stops underneath to McBride. Back to Anunoby. Anunoby wide open for three. No good. Back tap. Anunoby gets the ball. Anunoby kicks it back out. Brunson lost the ball. White comes up with it. White Euro. White blocked by McBride. Get that shit out of here. Let's go. Here comes the hitman. Hart stops. Euro puts up the shot. It's good. 3-point opportunity here. 46-27. Chance for a 3-point play. The Knicks are cooking. Let's go. Look at the deuce. Get that. Look at that. Give me that pull. Bakata. Wakata. Let's go. What a block by the deuce. And and then the hitman trying to complete the three-point play. And they complete it. 47-27. Knicks up by 20 with 5:08. Let's go. Here's Jaylen Brown with the ball. Brown pokes away by Anunoby, but it will be Boston ball with 5 minutes exactly. 14 on the shot clock. What a block by Miles McBride coming alive here in game 6. Ooh, OG got a good old-fashioned heel poke in the eye. They're going to challenge. What are they challenging here? Masuda's going to challenge. What is he challenging here? Oh, Brown went up with the elbow to the face. Is the Knicks challenging or is it the Celtics challenging? Oh, Daz, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, Desmond Payne. I might not be the sharpest knife in the tool shed, but I could get the job done. Jack City again in the YouTube chat. Let's go. Hit that like button. Please do hit that like button, please. Let's go. Oh, look at that. It's punched right in the eye. I know Subway Series tonight, Annalie. Mets and Yankees. I know that the whole outfielder, the bleachers, they turned around for Juan Soto coming out on the field. That was great by the Yankee fans. That's a big one. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Annalie. I'm a little sour on the Yankees. Not the Yankees team. There's a whole thing when it comes to the Yankees. I'm a little sour with the Major League Baseball. With other, it's just a whole story. Will we come back to it? Don't know yet. I'm gonna see how this Knicks playoff run goes. You know, maybe after the All-Star break, I might do some Yankee games. Back to baseball. Right now, at least for the first half of the season, I'm not doing any baseball. I'm a little bit turned off for a reason. Oh, OG grabbing the T-shirt. So he grabbed the shirt before he got hit in the eye. I don't know what they're going to call here. Oh, it's the Knicks coach's challenge. They're not going to give him a turn. Oh, Knicks won the challenge. Wow, Knicks won the challenge. Coach Thibodeau. Look at Tibbs. Look at Tibbs coaching. And the Knicks will get the ball. Call overturned. That's the big one. 20-point lead, and they get the call. Here, OG gets a shot. He sees some stars in his eyes. I thought they were going to say he grabbed the jersey there, but hey, you know what? Let's go. It's about time we get a call at home. All right, we don't need to see this Steve Jabbies guy. Come on. Give this guy a bucket of popcorn and tell him to sit down. The challenge king strikes again. 5 minutes here, 47-27. Knicks will get the basketball. All right, here we go. British Bulldog ain't feeling a thing. Let's go. Here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson stops. Brunson up glass. Got it. Jalen Brunson. 49-27. Knicks adding more to the lead here. Capitalizing on off of that challenge turnover. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard dancing. Pritchard stops. Backing in. Bounce pass to White. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball. Bounce pass to Porzingis. Porzingis on Hart. Porzingis now want to put the floor. Puts up the shot. No good. Hart kicks up the foul. That's Hart's third foul. You know what? You're up by 22 points. One thing that gives the Celtics problems, there's no reason to play. You know what? Hart has 3 fouls. I know Mitchell Robinson, don't bring him in. You could bring Precious Achiuwa here. Precious Achiuwa for the height on Porzingis. Bring in Precious. He's not going to hurt you. Oh my God, he got a whole nose full of armpits. Hope he had deodorant on. You know those Euros, they don't wear Euro deodorant. 49-28. At least it's shaved. At least he doesn't have a bush underneath his armpits. At least I approve that he shaves his armpits. My goodness. 49-28. Porzingis trying to cut this to 20, but ball don't lie. He misses, goes 1 or 2 from the line, in the words of Chef Dan. Here is Brunson. Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson working on White. Brunson wants to screen, now guarded by Horford. Now, and there is a offensive foul. Malloy. That was a bad one. Along came Polly. I remember that movie with Ben Stiller. That was a good one. You need to go wash your face after that. Yeah, you're going to have a smell of Porzingis. Here's Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown looking. Brown back pass. Horford's going to put a long 3. No good. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson, 4-minute mark. Brunson with the ball. But so they want to go small. Here goes Brunson. Brunson, floater. Oh, Jalen Brunson off the switch hand. 51-28. Under 4 minutes. Knicks adding to the lead. Here's Holiday. Holiday now. We got a whistle. Joe Vasula call timeout. Timeout on the floor by the Celtics with 3:46 here. Talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to them. All right, we got a timeout on the court by the Celtics. Timeout. Oh, there's Crazy Red there. Hey. There's T-shirts. They give more T-shirts now. The Knicks give a lot of T-shirts. I love it. It's T-shirt capital of New York. Let's go. Hey, Spencer Haywood. Marcus Camby. Iman Shumpert. Argo wants to maintain the big lead. Absolutely, Argo. Absolutely. All right. We're waiting for this timeout. That boy is way too small for Brunson. So the Celtics tonight, so far, 3 of 17 from downtown. All right, here, the inbound by the Celtics there, and we got a whistle. We got a delay here. The Knicks turnover. Knicks will have it. So we have a violation. Could not get the inbound in. So Knicks will have it here with 3:46. Not away here, boy. Oof. Knicks will bring it up here. Offer there. All right, 3:46. It's a violation. All right, so not a foul. Boston. Here's Brunson for 3. And they call off. That's a makeup call. That's a makeup call. Come on, officials. Don't come up with don't start making let them play. You let them play physical the first few minutes. Stop. We didn't tune in to watch the officials take over the game. We want the players play. Here's Brown. Pump fakes. Now there's another whistle. Counting and 1. Give Ed Malloy an assist on that foul. And chance for 3-point play for Jaylen Brown. I know he got caught in with a reach-in. He got caught in with a reach-in, so I take that back. That was right on the wrist. Mitchell Robinson coming back in the game. This is where they need the double lineup. It doesn't hurt. Knicks up, the Yankees up 6-1. Thank you for the update. 6-1 Yankees on the Mets by Steve Feltlight. Thank you for the update, Steven. Brown missed the free throw. Ball on line as the Knicks come up with the rebound. Here's Brunson. Brunson kicks it out. McBride rises up for 3. No good. Rebound. Mitchell Robinson lost it. Porzingis. He should have had that one, man, but he missed that rebound. Here's Brown going to put up the 3. That's no good. Rebound Mitchell Robinson. Now we'll give it to Karl-Anthony Towns back to Brunson. So we're at just above the 10-minute mark, 3-minute mark, excuse me, 3:10 to be honest with you. Here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson stops. Brunson kicks it out. Anunoby thought about the 3. Sidesteps. Looks for 3. No good. Mitchell Robinson there. Mitchell back over to McBride. McBride. Towns for 3. No good. Rebound Porzingis. Now the Knicks need to attack the basket. If you shoot 3s, you're going to let this team back in. Go and attack the basket, fellas. Add more to the lead. Here's Holiday. Holiday's fall away jumper. No good. Rebound by Towns. We'll give it to Brunson. Attack the basket, fellas. You're doing a great job attacking the basket. Towns with the ball. Now Brunson. Go attack the basket. 2:30 mark. 51-30 in game 6. Here's Brunson. Brunson stops. Sidestep for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. 54-30. 24-point lead for the Knicks. All wet. Here's Brown. Brown now. Brown on Anunoby. Brown keeping the dribble alive. Brown will pull back. Shot clock at 10. Now, alley-oop here to Holiday. Holiday with the layup is good. So he got good point. Got deep penetration here. That's his first point. Assist number 3 for Jalen Brown. Here is Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball. Anunoby guarded by White. Anunoby now driving. Anunoby driving to the basket, going strong, and he got fouled, but he will go to the free throw line for OG. As he went strong to the basket, like Argo likes to say, and like we like to say, Argo likes to say on this channel, Knicks got to drive, because it takes the aggressiveness from the Celtics. Also, you get some free shots. You extend the lead driving to the basket. That's what we want. When you chuck 3s, the defense don't play that hard because and they're going to be able to hit 3s and get back into it. OG hits the first one, 55-32. Another free throw coming up for the OG, the British Bulldog. All right, what's going on with Instagram? Instagram, what's going on? Let's check in. Instagram is very quiet. It's like a library there. And he hits both free throws, 56-32. Jody Davison is quiet. Where's Jody Davison? My man Jody. He's quiet. Oh, that's a stolen. Here's OG. OG picks it up. Euro. Up and under. No, McBride is there for the dunk. Oh, everything going well the Knicks way. 58-32. The Garden is erupting. 90 seconds left here. Beautiful job there. And there's a foul. That was a nice play by the Knicks. They needed that. They needed an easy bucket there. Although OG missed that, but McBride was there for the trail. That was great. Brown with the ball. Underneath the Holiday. Holiday with a bully ball block, and they're going to call a foul on Brunson. But the Knicks are over the limit. Bonuses for Boston. 32-58. Coming up halftime, of course, I'll take my halftime custom break. I got a nice sandwich that I got to sink my teeth in. There's a shot there. 33-58. Chippy. Yeah, yes, Des. He hits both free throws, 58-34. A minute. We're a minute and a half, just above about a minute 15 as Brunson will bring the ball. Got it across the timeline now. Brunson wants Karl-Anthony Towns to Brunson now. Brunson has a double team. Towns now, top of the key. Towns driving. Towns going strong to the basket. Got it at 1. Chance for a 3-point play as Thundercat. Oh, he's coming alive. Let's go, Karl-Anthony Towns. That's 15 points for Towns. That's Brunson's 4th assist. Let's go, Knicks. 60 points here for the Knicks with a minute and 5. There you go, Jody Davison. I've been here telling you the Knicks fans to put it in the comment section. Let's go. He's talking. Jody Davison is talking to them. And of course, we got a Gurr. We got Curly Goddess says Cat's coming alive. We got a Gurr from Super Argo. No mercy. We got some Cobra Kai. No mercy. Let's go. Boom. 61-34. Somebody had a parlay who was going to get the 69 points first. And it was Jack City. Here's a 3. And that's a good for Brown. 37-61. We still got to play some defense. We just under a minute. Here's Brunson. Keep him under 40. Holiday being aggressive. Brunson eluding. Brunson driving. Underneath to Machua. And now, here is McBride. McBride now. Shot clock at 2. Machua's going to put the 3. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that. I was going to be so excited for him. Here's Brown. Brown driving. Brown layup. No good. Rebound by Anunoby. We'll give it to Brunson. Now Brunson. He's going to slow it down. He saw the shot clock is turned off. The fans at Madison Square Garden get on their feet. 61-37. Final possession here for the Knicks. What a first quarter. Knicks trying to close out strong here. Brunson back to the basket. Brunson now driving baseline. Brunson goes. Off the hands underneath. Brunson over. McBride for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Deuce. McBride. The Knicks score 64 points. 64-37 as we hit the half. Oh, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. This is your halftime. Enjoy the halftime. Let's go. The deuce is loose and the Garden is rocking as we go to a halftime break. Yes, Jalen, kiss it. Let's go. 24 minutes left to go, and we are going to take a halftime break. Don't go anywhere on YouTube. Don't go anywhere on X. Don't go anywhere. We got 24 minutes of Knicks basketball left to cover, and we're going to take a quick halftime break. I got to get a refill, and, of course, I got a nice turkey club sandwich waiting for me, so we'll be right back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We are back at the half. Let's go. I've been telling people Knicks is the Bible now. We got the Pope back up this current Knicks team. Let's go. Let's go. It's a big shift. Absolutely. Jack City, Fab, done the place. That was a good performance. That was a very good performance. Very good halftime performance. Bravo. That was a very good one. Very entertaining. Very entertaining. Harkenstein. Well, Harkenstein, Dez couldn't sign. Remember, he got more money. He got $30 million. The Knicks could only offer him was 18. Let's be honest with you. If you were going to get double your pay, almost double your pay and less taxes taken out, you would have went to OKC. I can't get mad with Isaiah Harkenstein. I'm not going to get mad at Isaiah Harkenstein for that. It's a business at the end of the day. It's a money. It's a business. You got to make as much money as possible. NBA career is only what? 6 to 8 years, let's say, and he's going to make double his money. I can't get mad at Isaiah Harkenstein for going to OKC for that money. They paid him a lot of money. That the Knicks couldn't match. I hate it, but it is what it is. I can't. And then I also want to say this. I know Kendall Randall says some few things on X. Saying look at Randall now, like kind of like we didn't appreciate what Randall when we had a Randall. We do appreciate what Julius Randall brought to the team. But at the end of the day, they did a trade that hopefully both teams benefit from, because Julius Randall at the 5 was going to be so frustrated, pain in the ass. I don't think we win 50 games with Julius Randall at the 5. It was a trade that we still have Mitch, but Mitchell Robinson didn't come in until the last, at least a quarter of the season, when there was a quarter of the season left. Randall, 3/4 of the season, would have not gotten all that All-Star in a walk year. He would have been so frustrated, outmatched in playing all the centers on the Eastern Conference. And I don't know. I appreciate what Julius Randle did to turn around the franchise, but I think it was a trade that benefited both teams, and we'll move on with that. It was a trade that needed to happen. Instead of losing, especially when we lost Isaiah Harkenstein, you had to move Julius Randle. Regardless of the fact he has a triple-double, it was a benefit for both teams. I hate we lost Dante DiVincenzo. Maybe Minnesota might have gotten a better trade, but we'll wait tonight because depending, we still got 24 minutes. We're not going to put the cart before the horse. But if the Knicks get to that next level, training Julius Randle, getting to that conference finals, which they're 24 minutes away, it was a really good gamble. We actually stepped up a little bit more. So we still got 24 minutes to play. So again, we're not trying to put the cart before the horse, but I wanted to comment at halftime with Miss Kendall Randall's comment. It wasn't negative either. She wasn't being negative, but she kind of like vented, like, look at my guy, look at my man now, triple-double in the postseason. Great. That was benefit for him. He's going on a contract here. Good for Randall. We know that Randall, when he gets locked in, we know what he could do. He carried his franchise when he first walked into the building and made us a postseason and a destination where players want to come play. For that, we're not gonna say, he wasn't needed anymore, or we're not going to poo-poo it or crap on it. He was very valuable for his time in New York, but it was a move that had to be made. We all knew that Randall was signed to eventually move him on when we were ready to level up. He was that bargaining chip, and the Knicks did that. Now, how far does Karl-Anthony Towns takes us? There's the story still left there. We're 24 minutes away from getting at least to the Eastern Conference Final, where with Randall and company. I understand Randall has some injuries and so forth. We only went to Game 7. Right now on the table is where we were last year. Right now on the table, worst case scenario, we're on the table where we were last year. Now, can Karl-Anthony Towns and this group of Knicks players take us to that next level? We're 24 minutes away to find out if it is there. Randall, without Handle, he was always hurt and complaining. Jody, I agree with you to a degree, yes, but we cannot we cannot turn a blind eye for what he did to this franchise. Where Kevin Garnett uh, took over went to Boston to Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving went to Brooklyn. We didn't get the number one pick. That was the roadmap the Knicks thought we were gonna get. We thought we were gonna get the big three in Zion Williamson, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Garnett. Now, if you look at it, hindsight 2020, this is the better route that we went to. It might have taken a long time to cross the street, but it was the better route. Getting Jalen Brunson, who wanted to be here, who chose New York, and bringing in the Villanova Knicks with high basketball IQ. It might have been a longer route for maybe a year or two, but look at us now. Garnett is breaking down at 38, ruining two franchises. Not a great resume in his back pocket. Kyrie Irving traded again, with all his antics. It's just so crazy. At least we got players that want to be here, that are resemblance of the city, who's going to play high basketball with the Villanova Knicks, and also bringing in Karl-Anthony Towns and so forth. I like it. Randall was a crybaby, but not built for New York. In a degree, he was a little bit a curly goddess, but I think we got to his height. I think we got to his ceiling with Randall, and that was a smart move of pulling the plug and making the trade. That's just me. I thought they got to the most they could got out of him when the Knicks were under the radar. Now they put the team on the map, and then they moved them. I'm okay with it. I can't wait to see that. I'm a big Superman fan. If you look at my posters in the back, no matter of fact, I'm a huge Superman fan. So I will be going to the theaters to see Superman. You can see on my wall. If you see I got Marvel comics straight behind me, but on my TV side of my wall, and I'm actually going to emphasize this. I'm actually going to emphasize it. You see Superman. I'm a huge Superman fan. So I'm glad that they're going to make that movie. I can't wait to see it. Any rendition of Superman, I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm a big Superman mark. I love Superman. I can't wait to see that movie. Regardless if it's going to be terrible or not, I'm still going to be in that theater to see it. If it doesn't, but I'm always supporting Superman. All right, Instagram Live. We got a lot of stuff coming. We got ready to go. Instagram Live. Let's go. ESPN is, oh my goodness. All right, we're ready to start the second half here. The ESPN is alive. There we go, Big Task. Talk to them, Big Task. Largest lead of the franchise playoff history for the Knicks. 1970 versus the Lakers. This ties the largest. All right, second half to go. Knicks will bring the basketball up. Hart will give it to Brickell Bridges. Do not have a third quarter of doom. Continue to drive to the basket. You don't need to chuck threes. All right, 37-64. Anunoby with the basketball. OG with the ball. OG over to Hart. Hart bounce pass to OG. OG going strong to the basket. Give Hart an assist. 66-37. Knicks. Let's go. Here's Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown puts up a three. No good. Rebound. Back tap. Loose ball. Cornette had it. Brownson comes up with the ball. Here's the Knicks. Bridges now. Bridges Euro stepping. Over to Hart. Back over to Towns. Towns over to Anunoby. Anunoby thought about the three. Driving to the basket. OG. Pump fakes. Count it and one. Just for a three-point play. OG. Guaranteed. 68-37. Oh, wait a minute. We got a free throw coming up for my favorite number. There we go. OG to the line. As Horford got caught fouling. Hit him on the wrist. 68 points here. The Knicks looking for that extra free throw to complete the 3-point three. 68-37. 69-37. Let's go, Knicks. Here comes Holiday. Holiday now. Cornette. Horford now. Backing in. Horford backing in. Horford again. Starts. Put up the shot. No good. Rebound by Towns. We'll give it a Hart. You got the parlay. Let's go. The parlay is in. It's in play, Jack City. Let's go. Here comes Hart. Hart, the hitman, spins. Up pump fake. Cornette blocks it. And here comes Brown with the ball. That's his first block. Brown stops, kicks it back out. Top of the key for White, and it's good. 40-69. So the good defense there, Cornette leading to that 3. That's what the Knicks cannot have. Cannot give these guys a little bit of glimmer of hope. 5 points here. The Knicks got to stop the runs from the Celtics. 69-40. 10-30 here. Bridges. Brunson jab stepping. Brunson puts up the 3. No good. Front of the rim. Got to drive, fellas. Got to drive. Over to Brown. Brown baseline. Brown, good cut off there by Towns. Cross here to Horford. Horford back over to White. White, shot clock at 14. Now White with the ball. White on Bridges. Now here is Holiday. Shot clock at 9. Now Holiday drives. Holiday stops. Bully ball no good, and we got a whistle away. So they call a foul on Bridges' 4th. As Cleveland calls the foul. Oh, Loretta. White will be the inbounder over to Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown top of the key. Brown is going to reset here on Anunoby. Now Brunson picks him up on the switch. Here's Brunson on Brown. Kicks it out. White catch and shoot for 3. That's good. 6-0 run by the Celtics here. Maybe we need to play some Precious Achua here. Hold on. We need some size. Especially Bridges is a little bit of a foul trouble. Picked up his 4th foul. If I'm the Knicks, I got to be careful. I got to keep Bridges for that 4th quarter. Hart now. Hart holding the ball. Bounce pass here to Bridges. Guarded by Horford. Now Brunson wants it. Now Brunson with the ball. Brunson on Cornette. Now over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Puts up the 3. No good. Back tap now. Rebound by the Celtics. This is what I don't want the Knicks. I need them to attack. Holiday now. White, who's going to put up a 3. He's on fire now. And that one, Hart gets the rebound. Hart comes up the rebound. Hart looking. Hart keeping the dribble. Keeps it over to Anunoby. Bounce pass here to Bridges. Bridges gets it. Turnaround jumper for Bridges. It's good. Mikal Bridges, 71-43. All right, nice turnaround jumper fadeaway for Bridges. Give an assist there onto the inbounder, OG. Here's Brown. Brown, good defense by Brunson. Brown now driving. Get away with the push, and that's an offensive foul. Got away with that elbow. He's been getting away with that series, but not tonight. Not tonight. 71-43. All right, YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? Instagram, you're quiet. You're crickets. 71-43. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson jab steps. Puts up the 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. Timeout. Timeout, Joe Masula and the Celtics. 74-43. 74-43. Let's go, Jalen. All right, we got a timeout. We got a timeout on the court. Doesn't mean that you cannot hit that like button if you're on the YouTube app. Please do hit that like button on the YouTube app. We're keeping the parlay alive for Jack City with the 69 points. The feed is freezing up, Kev. Argo, I don't know. I'm on my end. I can't do anything about that. That's on the playback end. Argo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it's freezing a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Big task. Hopefully it doesn't freeze on this game. Yeah, Argo. All right, here we go. We're going to find the logo. We're going to play the game. They're going to hide the basketball in the logo. Let's go. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it, Big Task. You got it? A chat. Let's go. We got to find out where that basketball, that logo is in the hidden basketball. Oh, you're still watching it, right? Right now it's on number 3, number 2, number 3, number 2, number 1. Keep an eye on it. There we go, number 1. Now back again, number 2, number 1. Keep an eye on that basketball. Number 1. It should be on number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1, Big Task. Let's go. Oh, look at Sexy Red. She says 1. It's number 1. It's number 1. Let's go. Yeah. All right, Big Tass. Let's go. Tell her what you want. A Delta gift card for $1,000. She did, but we didn't. Vernon says, we got this. Let's go. We got to work hard. We got to continue to close it out. Let's close it out, fellas. We got 1,100 viewers on the YouTube app. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. But I need you to write in the chat. It's quiet. I want an interactive chat. We got 1,300 viewers. 1,300 in the YouTube app. Let's go. We need some likes. We need some chat interaction. We want a chat interaction. We need the chat brigade going in the YouTube app. Let's go. Everyone's just watching. Don't be a spectator. Be a participant in the chat. What's going on? YouTube, Instagram. Instagram is quiet. They're watching, but they're not saying anything. They're just enjoying it. They're enjoying my cringy voice. Let's go. Look at Stephon my Marbury. Starberry in the building. I had a pair of those shitty ass $9.99 sneakers. Hey, when you're older, you don't care about the fashion. You care about the sticker price. I bought a pair of Starberries. I'm not gonna lie, and Stephen Barry's. JEDI is so wrong. Let's embarrass the Boston Baked Bean Ninjas. Tell them to put in the comment section. Let's go. That's right. Jody Davidson. Look at LJ. Look at LJ. Look at LJ. Look at Allen. Houston. All right, Boston with the ball. Bounce past to Cornette. Cornette with the basketball. Karl-Anthony Towns guarding him. Now Holiday gets the ball. Holiday gets the screen. Holiday with the basketball. Holiday driving. Holiday kicks it out. Horford puts up the 3. No good. Rebound. Brunson gets it. All right, here comes the Knicks. 74-43. Knicks with the control. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson jab stepping. Brunson backing in. Brunson again. Kicks it out. Hart wide open for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Josh, the Hitman. Hart. 77-43. Here's White. White with the ball. White nowhere to go. White dancing the tango. Kicks it out of Cornette. Back over to Brown. Brown now driving. Brown pulls, stops. Kicks it out of Horford. Horford thought about it. Horford now smothered by Hart. Now driving baseline. Up and under. Cornette loses the ball. And last touch by the Knicks. Cornette has it. 3.2 under the basket. 3.2 on the shot clock. Boston will have it underneath their basket. Holiday will be the inbounder. Holiday now. Inbounds here. Catch and shoot for Brown for 3. No good. Air ball. And that's a 24-second shot clock violation. Knicks will have it. 77-43 with 7:34. D-Ross says, bury them. Bury them. Get the shovels. Get the shovels. Keep attacking. Big Tass says, keep attacking. Let's go. Hitman will inbound the basketball. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson will give it to Anunoby. Anunoby, top of the key. Anunoby over to Towns. Towns going quick. Towns stop. Euro, put it up. Count it. And 1. Chance for a 3-point play. Karl-Anthony Towns. Thundercat. Oh, let's go, Knicks. I like it. I like it. Cat to the 3-point line. Trying to complete a 3-point play, at the free throw line. 79-43. And the Knicks hits that 80-43. 7:22 here. Keep the foot on the throat, Argo says. 19 points for Karl-Anthony Towns with 7 rebounds. 7-14. Here's White. Over to Brown. Brown with the basketball. Brown looking for Pritchard. No. Good ball to now. Brown will keep his dribble alive. The crowd is alive in Madison Square Garden. There's a foul on Hart being a little overzealous. 7:05 here. Still a lot of basketball left here. Knicks with 80-43. So 80-43. Knicks almost a 40-point lead here. White will be the inbound over to Brown. Brown back to the basket. Brown. Defense, Sherman, Masters guarding. Now guarded by Bridges. Brown jab stepping. Pump fakes. Puts up the shot. Blocked there by Bridges. Carl Anthony Towns comes up the rebound. Here comes the Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson back to the basket on White. Brunson working on White. Brunson now. Shot clock at 15. Still time. Here's Towns. Towns on Holiday now. Putting it on the floor. Towns puts up the floater. No good. Rebound. Back tap. Hartford comes up with it. We'll give it to Brown. Brown in transition. Brown Euro. Brown swiped away by Bridges. And that's out of bounds. But Raquel wants them to challenge that. Let's see if they will. You're up by almost 30-plus points. I don't know if they're going to challenge that. Timeout, New York. Tom Thibodeau on the Knicks will challenge it. They will challenge it. Play is under review. Now, that's their final challenge. Oh, the Knicks might get that ball back. The challenge king, Big Taz. Talk to them, Big Taz. Talk to them, Big Taz. Talk to them, Big Taz. All Knicks here early part of the third quarter. But there's still a lot of basketball left here. This is the defending reigning champions of the NBA. So, players on the review. Timeout. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. That's a close one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Did it touch a thigh? Did it touch his tights? It touches knee there. It looks like it touches knee. There we go. Here's Cleveland. Oh, Loretta. Successful challenge. Successful challenge. Tom Thibodeau, the challenge king. I'll drink to that. Off the knee. Off the knee. Oh, around the paint. There we go. We're gonna get a poor slap. Oh, I feel good with him. I think he's gonna hit. Let's go. Let's go. He's gonna get $1,000. He's gonna get $1,000. Let's go, kid. Let's go. And a chance for 75. Look at that. Look at that. He's gonna win. Oh, Captain is there. Is that Captain Camilton there? Yeah, it is her. Oh, come on, kid. I have faith in you. Hit that shot. Oh, that's an air ball. Another one. Let's keep the foot on the necks. I agree with you, Curly Goddess. Come on, kid. You're shooting air balls. We have faith in you. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know who's worse, Mitchell Robinson or him. Oh, he hits one. All right, he's got $500. Come on, get that 750. He's coming up short. You know, there's a pill for that when you come up short. Oh, come on. $50? Come on. $500? Come on. He's so soft. You need a pill for that. Take those $500 and buy some pills. Some blue pills. Come on. Get hard with that. All right. We got timeout. Goodbye, sir. Big Ty says goodbye. He did it. Oh my God, you guys are ruthless. I thought I was being harsh. We have an all-around team effort right now. Great defense and offense. Argo, you're making a great point. Right now, the team is locked in, focused, and they're sharp on all aspect of all aspect of the game, even in their free throws. Yes, they're locked in. They're locked in right now. Don't forget, Yankees up 6-1. Thank you, Steve Feltlight. Appreciate the update. Keep me updated on that Subway Series. Even though I'm not following baseball like that, but I am following the Subway Series. Thank you, Steve Feltlight. Appreciate you. All right, Knicks will bring the ball up. Knicks ball. Bridges now to Brunson. Call overturned, 80-43. Brunson now. Here is Bridges guarded by Pritchard. Now Hart. Hart will give it to Brunson. Shot clock at 7. Brunson has Horford. Brunson now getting his dribble. Brunson bounce past the Hart. On Towns wide open for 3. No good. Rebound by Brown. We'll give it to Holiday. Holiday now to Horford. Horford puts up the 3. Horford hits the 3 ball. 46-80. 6 minutes, halfway through the third quarter now. Brunson now. Still a lot of basketball left. Knicks got to work still. Knicks got to put in a lot of work still. They got to drive to the basket. They don't need to chug threes right now. Pritchard comes on a double team. Boston is desperate. Kick ball. Knicks will have a new shot clock. They'll reset the shot clock to 14. 80-46 with 5:38 here. This is game 6 of the semifinals. Knicks up a 3-2 lead, looking to close out. Stamp their tickets to the Eastern Conference Finals, first time since 2000. But there's a lot of basketball left. Here is Bridges baseline closed out. Brunson, and here's Bridges backs in double team. Bridges looking now Hart extra pass Anunoby for 3. No good. Hart gets the rebound, and there is a foul on the rebound. Hart had great positioning, and Brown calls for a foul. 80-46 with 5:26 here. Instagram, está calladito. Instagram, you're quiet. Instagram is really quiet. Let's go. I mean, that tells me we're not going to do Instagram more. Hart with the ball. Jody Davison, let's put these bums up. Here, Brunson up and under, and he got fouled by Jaylen Brown. Brunson to the line. 5:18, 80-46. Brunson to the free throw line. The real J. Poole joined us on Instagram. What's going on, Instagram? What is going on? The real J. Poole. All right. Brunson hits the first free throw, 81-46. Hart has a black eye. Oh, that's right. WNBA started. Aces and Liberty. Let's go. Bridges is going to take a nice, well-seated rest. I would like to see Achua come in. I know Mitchell Robinson is probably in the game. Let's see who's in there. You got Anunoby, Hart. McBride comes in. All right. Brunson hits both free throws, 82-46. White. I want some defensive players out there. Jaylen Brown with 5 fouls. Brown thought about it. Hartford's going to put the 3. Hartford hits that one, rattles it in. 49-82. That's a 6th assist for Jaylen Brown. Brunson gets tied up. Turns the ball over. Here comes the Celtics. And good turnover. Karl-Anthony Towns gets in the way. Brunson now will give it a Hart. Good job by the Knicks in transition. Here's Hart. Hart with the ball to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson driving baseline. Brunson going up. Layup no good. Towns had it. Celtics last touched it. 11 on the shot clock. Knicks were inbound underneath the basket. 82-49 with 4:39 here. Brunson will be the inbounder. Brunson looking to inbound the basketball. Brunson will inbound to Hart. The hitman. Josh Hart will give it to Towns on Horford now. Top of the key now. And he puts step back. Long range jumper. That's an air ball. Brown comes up with the rebound. Take it to the basket. Stay on the D. Brown is going to put up a 3. No good. Rebound. Karl-Anthony Towns come up with a rebound. We'll give it to Brunson. Drive. Curly Goddess. I'm with you. Curly Goddess, they need to drive. Bounce pass here to McBride. McBride with the ball. Now Towns wants it, and there's a foul on White. Karl-Anthony Towns called for a foul. Offensive foul with 4:09 here. And you cannot challenge. Thibodeau's out of challenge because he won 2 successful challenges. There's a wraparound, and where's the offensive foul there? Wow, that's a terrible call. Here's White. White now with the ball. White backs in. White keeps the ball alive. White still dribbling now. Jaylen Brown now. Jaylen Brown dissects, and that's a layup. It's good. 51-82. 3:47. Knicks got us continue to drive the basketball. Here is Hart. Boston capitalizing on that turnover, on that call the other way. Hart now. Anunoby. OG now to Brunson. Brunson now has Hartford on the mismatch. Now here's Hart. Towns has White on the mismatch. Now double team. Towns, oh, that's just strength, and as a shot clock expires, hits it. 84-51. 21 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's White, and there's a foul on Brunson. That's the second on Jalen Brunson. Steve Feltlight, if you're in the chat or you're still watching, just give me an update on that Subway series, please. All right, we got over 1,300 viewers on YouTube. Hit that like button. Jaylen Brown. Don't forget to check out Still Knicks fans tomorrow. He's gonna have a hell of a stream tomorrow. So check out my guy Ron. Spins. Brown misses, rebound by Town. That's gonna be a great stream tomorrow. I don't know if I might make an appearance. I'm thinking about it. I gotta do this week in wrestling. Here's Brunson's crossover. Brunson now baseline. Brunson leads in, puts up the shot, and he will go to the free throw line as Jaylen Brown has a 6th foul, and he fouls out. Jaylen Brown is out of the game with 3 minutes, with 2:50 in the third quarter. That's his 6th foul. Wow, Jaylen Brown is out of the game. Wow, Jaylen Brown, 1, 2, 3 Cancun for you in the third quarter. Wow. Brown had enough, Kev. You know what? Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, Curly Goddess. Wow, he fouled out with 20 points. It's their top scorer. And Charles Barkley had the balls to go on TNT and say that Jaylen Brown is the best player on the court. I mean, the disrespect. Charles, go eat another ham and cheese sandwich, pal. As Brunson hits that's the best player on the court right now. Wow. 85-51. Porzingis is another one there. I don't know what virus he has. Hopefully it's nothing serious. He's sick. MVP serenading Madison Square Garden, and he hits 86-51. Can't guard the burner. All right, here's Pritchard. Pritchard now. Pritchard crossover. Pritchard driving. Pritchard, no good. Blocked there by Hart. Here comes Brunson. Brunson now to Hart. Hart now with the ball. Back to Anunoby. Anunoby for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. OG Anunoby. 89-51. Knicks pouring it on. Here's Brown. Here's another one. Here's White. Kobe White puts up the 3. Actually, no, that's Derek White, not Kobe. I keep making that mistake. Here is 3-11 as Brunson gets the ball. 2 minutes. Just above 2 minutes. 89-51. Brunson with the heater. Brunson stops, kicks it out. Anunoby for 3. No good. Side rebound. Brunson gets it. Puts up a 3 himself. No good. Back tap. The ball's still loose. Hart comes up with the rebound. Acts on Anunoby. Puts up a 3. It's good. 3-pointer. OG Anunoby. Knicks up 92. Yes. Don't adjust your screen. 92-51. Oh, Knicks. With 1:49. Oh, let's go. Oh, it's a Knick party tonight. Let's go. It's Friday night. Let's go, Knick fans. Oh, man. Argo liking it. He's got the smile. Let's go. Curly Goddess is loving it. Open night payback. Let's go. Opening night payback. Let's go. That's right. Oh, my goodness. You call this game? Oh, my God. This is great. We still got 12 minutes and plus. We got 12 plus minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We still got 12 plus minutes, but man. Oh, let's go. Let's embrace them bums. Let's embarrass the bums. Jody Davison wants to embarrass them. Talk to them, Big Task and D-Ross. We're still only in the third quarter, man. We're still only in the third quarter. Let's go, Knicks. Pritchard hits a shot. 53-92. Pritchard with the pull-up. Torrey Craig in the game gets an assist. 92-53. Here's McBride. Backdoor here. Anunoby kicks it out. Carr for three. Carl Anthony Towns misses that one. And Hauser gets the ball. Here's Pritchard. 102. And he's going deep in his bench. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard backing out. Under a minute. Still just under a minute now. Pritchard with the basketball. 92-53. Pritchard now. Pritchard now. Stops. Pritchard stops. Pritchard up and under. Scoop layup is good. 55-92. 47.5 here. Oh, wait a minute. I got it here. All right. 55-92. Jason Tatum is out with an injury. Brown is out, fouled out. There we go. Here's Brunson. Brunson now working. Brunson step back over Cornette. It's good. No good. Rebound now. Here's Pritchard. I call that prematurely there. Pritchard baseline. Pritchard stops. Pritchard pulls up a shot. It's good. 57-92. Pritchard with on a heater himself on a 4-0 run. All right, this is the final possession here before we get to the fourth quarter time. Everyone on the guard and on their feet. 92-57. Hart now driving baseline. Anunoby lost the ball. Anunoby gets the ball. 3 seconds now. Anunoby puts up the three. No good. And we go to the fourth quarter. Knicks up 92-57. Fourth quarter time. Quasimodo ring the bell. Oh, 12 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. Like Argo says, don't stop playing tight. Don't stop playing tight. The defense and a drive to the basket. Fourth quarter time. Look at this. Hey, there's Captain. There's Captain Camel Toe with the microphone. Oh, that's a good sign. We're winning this game for sure. Now we put it in the books. Captain Camel Toe is in the building. 12 more minutes. Keep it tight, Curly Goddess. Yes. And longing to spray right to the very heart of it. In old New York, I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep. I'm doing a little karaoke here tonight. And I K number one, top of the hips, king of the hill, A1 number one. This little town blues. I walking away. I want to make a brand new start of it in the New York. Let's go. If I can make it there, I want to make it. It's up to you, New York. Oh, Steve, give us an update. 6-3 New York Yankees over the Mets. New York. Let's go Knicks. Here we go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. This is the game that I should bet on. Let's go. Kev Mitchell got elbow in the back before half. He's been holding it slightly in pain. Oh, I hope he's not fully hurt, Margo. I'm glad I'm part of it. Let's go, New York, New York. Let's go, Knicks. That's right. Jon Stewart with a Neapolitan pea slice, a New York City slice. Not that tomato pie that we get from Chicago. Although I do like a deep dish. I'm not going to lie. If it's done right, if the tomatoes are done right and the tomatoes are sweet with some basil, a deep dish could be hearty. But I stick with a New York City. I go with a New York slice, Neapolitan slice. All right, fourth quarter time. 12 minutes to go. Boston with the basketball. Pritchard with the ball. Let's close it out, fellas. Bounce pass here. Now driving, kicks it out. Corey Craig passes it. Here's a three ball, no good. Rebound. Cornette gets the ball, kicks it out. Torrey Craig for three. Now that's good. Torrey Craig from downtown. 60-92. All right, Brunson will bring the ball up 90-62. Attack the basket, fellas. Here is Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges driving. Bridges kicks it out. Hart open for three. No good. Rebound here by Cornette. You got to drive the basket. Here's Hauser. Now to Pritchard. Pritchard. Extra pass to Corey Gregg. Now driving. Layup. Got it. 62-92. It's a 30-point Knicks lead. I don't like this. Let's go. Get offensively going. That's Shearman with a shot. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball. 11-0 run by the Celtics here. Brunson with the ball. Brunson again. Brunson, layup. Got it. Thank God. All right, 94-62. Here's Pritchard pushing. Craig thought about it. Craig with the ball. Craig backing in. Torrey Craig. Front fakes. No good. Rebound by Hart. Hart with the rebound. Hart driving. One man to beat. Hart, Euro. Up and in. And there's a foul. Josh, the headman Hart to the basket. 94-62 with 10:25. The hitman to the basket and the hitman to the free throw line. Hitman, Josh Hart to the free throw line. Here's the first free throw. Ooh, Sunday, 3:30, Game 7. Nuggets, OKC. Let's go Nuggets. All right. Hauser for three. That's an air ball. Oof. Josh has a black eye. Shake my head. Hart looks like Rocky with them damn eyes. Oh my God. Here's Bridges. Gets a screen. Bridges with the ball. Bridges working on Cornette. Bridges driving. Bridges stops over to Hart. Hart now driving. Hart spins. Kicks it out. Bridges for three. That's good. 3-pointer. Josh. I have my count. Bridges give Josh an assist. His 10th assist of the game. 17 points. Here is a shoot the three. And that's good. So Shearman hits a downtown three. OG coming back in the game. Let's go. 9:26 here. 99-65. Here comes Brunson. Guarded by Pritchard. Brunson with the ball. Over to Bridges. Bridges top of the key now. Bridges behind the back. Bridges not working. Bridges stops. Pull-up jumper. It's good. So the Knicks over the century mark. 101-65. 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. It's Pritchard. Pritchard now driving. Pritchard stops. Pulls back. Full three. It's good. The prick Pritchard from downtown. 68-109. We go with the step back three. Here's Brunson. Will bring the ball up. Brunson spins. No Cameron Payne in this game tonight. No Payne. Payne DMP. Mikal had the ball. And he gets the ball back from Craig. Shot clock at 12. Bridges now almost lost the ball, but Bridges gets the ball back. Has mismatch. Here's McBride. Wide open for three. Deuce. Misses the three. Mitchell Robinson with the offensive rebound. Back to McBride. McBride underneath the Hart. Hart. Bounce past the Brunson for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. Knicks up 104-68. We achieve our goal. We achieve our goal. Let's go. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor, New York. Oh, the Knicks. Curly Goddess loves it. Orange and blue hearts and fire. Let's go. Tibbs is safe. Big Tass puts the one up. Let's go. Acknowledge him. Let's beat them by 50. Oh, talk to the Margot. Oh, here we go. We got the Knicks brigade in there. Oh, we got the Knicks City Dancers. We got more T-shirts going out. As the brigade throwing T-shirts out. Look at this. We got the tracksuit mafia out there for the Knicks. Oh, look at the red. A lot of redheads in here. Let's go. A lot of what you call it? Miss Clairol reds. Oh, we got the Knicks City Dancers. No fart machine. No, the fart machine is there. It's locked and loaded. Oh, look at her. Look at that. She did her eyeliner tonight. Look at that. Good makeup job. And she's, look at the other one. Sexy Red loading it up. There's the fart machine, Argo. Here we go. Yeah, give it the T-shirts. Don't just tease it. Don't be a tease. Give it out. This is the blue ones now. Oh, fart machine in 3 seconds. Let it loose. Instagram, you're quiet. I want to see some energy against the Pacers. Same energy against the Pacers. Yeah, we got a receipt for the Pacers' ass. But right now, we still got a couple minutes. I know it's well and done. That's Captain Camel Toe. She's working the fart machine. Look at Captain. One more time. Let's go. I'm missing SmackDown for this. I'm a big WWE fan. I'm watching it tomorrow with my breakfast, or my cereal, or my ham and eggs, or a bagel, whatever. How much does Jalen have? You know what, Francisco? Good call. If someone could check for me, we're going back to Indiana, DD. Tyrone, Mr. Wright in the building. Well, Indiana comes for game 1 in New York. Remember, the Knicks. If the Knicks clinch, we got Icy Spice in the building. Look at that. And she's got a camel toe going. We host game 1. Oh, she's in the building. $23 points for Jalen Brunson. 23 points. 23 points for Brunson. Didn't need him to be a Herculean. This is a well-balanced Knicks attack. Well-balanced New York Knicks attack. Well-balanced. That's what we want in this full season. Give me a balanced attack from everybody, where not everyone feels I have to be Herculean. Tell Instagram to put them comment sections. Let's go, Jody Davidson. Yeah, Instagram. Y'all quiet. Y'all like a morgue. It's a morgue. Instagram is a morgue. We got JC. We got JC Gator in the building. What up, cuz? My cousin is in the building. Salute to you, dear. Salute, Jessica. Thank you for joining me in the building. Let's go, Knicks. Tell Danny. I know your husband, Danny, my cousin-in-law, is a big Knicks fan. Come on and support us, man. Come on and support. I know. Come on. Apoya la familia. Let's go. I'm not doing anything negative. I'm doing something positive here. Come on, give me some support, family. Let's go, blood. We're having fun. Join the fun. Join the fun. It's funny. I got family members who are Knicks fans. I'm not talking about you, Jessica. But I got family members like Manny. No support. You see, Kev, it's about Brunson for me. It's about Boston from ESPN. Yeah, but that's okay. Who's in the house tonight? But that's why we're here, Argo. That's why we're here. Oh, we got the furniture, Dave Sharippa, Busta Rhymes. Woo-ha! All right. Not a fan of him. Don't know who he is. Ah, Prince Amukamura. There we go. Ah, Brian Burns, Russell Wilson. Oh, Javon Holiday, Quincy Williams, Ahmad Mahmoud. Let's go. Jets in the building. Matt Harvey. Oh, look at Matt Harvey. Paul Wesley, the actor. Oh, the man, the cook, Action Brunson. Oh, Fat Joe, Remy Ma. Ben Stiller, the fucker. Bill Bradley, of course, two-time NBA. Yeah, Cyclops. Tim Thomas. He folds the chairs. Ross Strickland. Let's go. Mr. Strickland in the building. John Starks. Let's go. We sang that song, Who's in the House Tonight? That's right, Jody Davidson. I love the playback, man. You guys are awesome in the playback. Yo, YouTube. We've been at 1,300 plus strong in tonight's game. Appreciate you. They'll run up those likes. Show me love. Show me love. If you enjoy the playback, you enjoy the watch alongs on YouTube, hit that like button. Dougie Fresh in the building. That's right, Big Taz. Hit that like button. Don't be just a spectator. Be a participant. We want to hear from you in the chat. Let's go. Whether you're a Knicks fan, an NBA fan, or a Celtic fan, we're not gonna troll you, Celtic fans. You're the defending world champion, and to beat the man, you got to beat the man. And right now, the Knicks are beating the world champions. And you know what? Go. And we got the cheerleaders sing New York, New York. We are the New York Knicks. That's right, Curly Goddess. Look at him. Chug it, chug it. Look at this guy. He's got New York backwards, but I like it. Like, oh, the cheerleaders are cheering the cheer. We are the New York Knicks. Oh, look at that. The people outside. We outside ready to party. I'm going to wait for the next timeout, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to wait for the next timeout. I'm going to wait for the next timeout. Damn, I'm trying to delete my comment. Which one, Big Task? What are you deleting? Oh, tomorrow, Liberty and Aces. I'm thinking about contemplating NBA or WNBA, but man, it's hard for me to do so many with wrestling content and all that. It's hard for me. I would love to do WNBA. I'm be honest with you. I really do. But it's just too much for me. 104 to 68. Curly Goddess, if you would love to do the playback like I do for the WNBA, you're more than welcome. Seriously, I'm dead serious. You're more than welcome. You want to join, be a contributor, a pundit on our channel. We'd love to have you to do something because we need female voices on our channel. But if you want, yes, who's singing that song? Oh, it's a 3-ball. Mrs. Rodanobi with the rebound. If you ever want to do a female podcast, a podcaster, we always could use a female voice on our channel for especially Knicks basketball. That's where we're lacking in our channel. We got a lot of great stuff, but man. Here's OG, DMX. And OG lost the ball, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. The Knicks will have it with 2.3 on the shot clock. Just right now, eat time. 7:47, 104 to 68. They're not even at the 69 mark. Oh, you're trying to delete your Dougie Fresh comment? McBride. Bridges catch and shoot for 3. No good. Rebound. And Achua had it, but lost it. Boston comes up with it. That's a brick. But Craig gets the rebound. Hauser now gets it here. The number 2, and that's almost lost. Pritchard gets the ball. I don't know who's that number 26. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard stops. Fall away. Jumper for Pritchard is good. 70 to 104. And I like that Rick Brunson had a conversation with Thibodeau to pull some of the subturn starters now. Anunoby for 3. Let's go! 3-pointer. Oh, gee. Anunoby, 107 to 70. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard now. Pritchard dancing over to Hauser. Hauser now. Dooging it up for 3, and he got fouled, counted in a 4-point play. Oh, 4-point play as McBride picks up the foul, 107 to 74, 73. as the glazing begins from ESPN over the Knicks. 107-74. Under 7 minutes now. Here's McBride with the ball. McBride double team. Now Bridges over to Towns. Towns holding the ball back over to Miles McBride. McBride now, shot clock at 10. Knicks taking a lot of time off the clock. Here's McBride, rightfully so. Here's Towns. Towns now driving. Towns Euro. Towns puts up the shot, gets loose ball, and they're going to say loose ball on the floor. Towns picks up a silly foul. 6:28 now. 107-74. It's a matter of time now to let the time expire here on this game. Richard spandex suit Jefferson. There you go. Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard wants to get a screen. Now Pritchard with the basketball. Pritchard now driving. Pritchard stops up and under. No good. Rebound by Anunoby. Rolls out. Now we'll give it a brunt to Bridges for three. It's good. Three-pointer. Mikal Bridges, 110-74. And there you go. Assist number 2 for OG Anunoby. 22 points for Bridges. Here's Hauser. Hauser now driving. Hauser up and under. It's good. 76-110. Knicks will bring the ball up. And McBride picks up with the ball. 5:44 mark. Bridges, and there's an offensive foul. A terrible call. Karl-Anthony Towns picks up a silly offensive foul with 5:37. 110-74. It's okay to play Harcapoto here. It's not bad. Harcapoto ain't going to hurt you. Look at Bad Bunny. He's got his glasses on. He's calm, cool, and collected. Look at that. D-Ross says, Pacers. They will be here. Look at Mo Cheeks. Even Mo Cheeks just let a fart out. Look at that. He got up and moved the cheek. Oh, my God. Boston with the ball. Now they got their deep bench here. I don't know who some of these players are. Some of the G Leaguers or some of the deep bench. Now they've moved the ball. Corey Craig, I know him. Craig with the ball. Craig is dancing, faking it to be an NBA player. Nice a sidestep. Here's a 3-ball. No good. Rebound. Karl-Anthony Towns gets it. Towns back to the basket here. Over to Bridges. 5 minutes here. 110-76. Now Anunoby. Anunoby on the wing. Anunoby working. OG now loses the basketball, and it will be Boston ball. 5:02 mark. Make some subs. Towns is going to take a seat. Good game by Towns. Showed up tonight. Look at Clyde. Look at Clyde with his Puma. Look at him with his white hat cap. Look at next to Bernard King. Look at that. 5 minutes here. 110-76 or Knicks. Boston will bring the ball up. Kicks it. Extra pass. Corey Craig looking underneath. He spins. Put up the floater. It's good. I don't know who that is, but we'll find out in a minute when they show the playback. And Tillman with the basket. So Tillman, Xavier Tillman. All right, Bridges still in the game. Gets a screen from Achua. Bridges keeping his dribble alive on Tillman. Now Achua wants it. Achua driving, layup. Keeps it alive. Achua with the tip in. Precious Achua. Look at your boy Vernon with the free. And there's a foul as Bridges is going to foul to get out of the game. As Cameron Payne. Oh, PJ Tucker in the building. All right, here we go. 112-78, 23 points for OG now. Here comes the Celtics with the ball. Fakes it. Now driving. Stops. Pump fakes. Looks out here to Tillman. Tillman driving. Tillman loses the ball. Tillman stops, spins, kicks it out. Fakes a 3. Now sidestep for 3. No good. That was a terrible shot. Rebound and put back there. Right place at the right time for the Celtics. 80-112. Under 4 minutes. So that was Quinta. Sidewinder, Cameron Payne, Shaman on the floor. Here's Sidewinder. Steps, pulls that for 3. No good. Back tap here. The ball's loose. All right, no hair, no eyebrows. Kicks it out. Extra pass here. Top of the key now. Deep bench for the Celtics. 1-2-3 Cancun calling the Celtics. Fall away jumper, no good. As Shamet comes up with a rebound. Shamet with the ball. Larry Shamet. Hopefully he gets some playing time. McBride. Hopefully he gets some scores, some shoot, and get some more playing time in the next round. Here is McBride. McBride now to Achua. Achua with the ball. Achua with the floater, no good. Back tap here. Rebound by Tillman. 3 minutes to go. Knicks look like they're going to advance here. Here's a drive. Stops. Drive again. Kicks. Pull-up jumper. Rolls around. No good. Rebound by Achua. Big blowout win. Let's go. Wire to wire for the Knicks here. Knicks came out here on fire, protecting home court. Here is Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne with the basketball. Cam Payne bringing the pain. Loses the ball. Turns the ball over. Celtics. Don't give up these points, though. Remember, you guys could come on board, come on the screen if you want to say your piece, to say your thoughts at the 2-minute mark. You're more than welcome, guys. Open forum. If you have the blue microphone, that means you could put yourself on screen whenever you want. You're more than welcome. At least we're getting some rest after the game. Let's go. Turnover. Here's McBride. McBride is going to pull it out. Good, smart. Oh, Sharon for 3. No good. Rebound by Tillman. I'm not going to blame Shaman for shooting that 3. You could have taken more time, but he hasn't played. Why not? Extra pass here. Tillman now with the ball. Tillman now. Kicks it out. Jab step. And there's a foul by B.J. Tucker. 2:02 left. Tyler Kolak coming in for the Knicks. I think we're getting close to this moment. Hold on. 32 minutes for Miles McBride, 10 points. But he was such a force, Miles McBride. As they inbound the ball, Celtics do. We could start taking the top. We could start taking the casing off. There we go. Man, I waited since 2000 for this. There's a foul. Under 2 minutes, 112-80. Hits a free throw here. 112-81. I'm waiting for the timeout to display what I'm going to do here. And misses the free throw, but Tillman gets the rebound, puts up the 3. No good. Rebound and last touch, and it will be New York ball. 1:49 left here. The Eastern Conference Finals await the Knicks in 1:49 seconds. Is Willis Reed better than Ewing? Yes, because he won a title, Nate Dogg. I love Patrick Ewing, but I got to give Willis Reed because he won 2 world titles, while Ewing did not win one. Achua with the floater. Precious Achua. Look at your boy, Vernon. 114-81. 90 seconds here. Kicks it out. Back pass. Underneath. Oh, taken away. Tucker comes up with the steal. Here's Achua. Precious. Layup. And he got fouled. I like Precious. Play him more. There we go. He misses the free throw. 115-81. One of 2 from the free throw line. 116-81. Now it's just like the New Year's Eve ball, waiting for the countdown. Oh, we got the sa-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Oh, there's a shot by Larry Shamet. 3-pointer. Larry Shamet. Misses the three as Kolak comes up with the rebound. "32 seconds. Kolak kicks it out. Back to behind the back. Shamit. Now Achua. Achua spins, loses the ball out of control. Here comes the Celtics. Up and under, no good. Passes that rebound. Oh, this should do it. This should do it. 15 seconds. 14 seconds. We waited for 25 years. And ladies and gentlemen, they will defeat the Boston Celtics. And I got to do it here. Eastern Conference bound. And we celebrate with some champagne as the Knicks, that wrong cup, as the Knicks go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's go. We got the champagne. We got the bubbly going. Let's go, Knicks! Yes! 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 The Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's go. Since 2000, we get the bubbly. We get the champagne going. Boom. Boom. Let's go. Eastern Conference Final. Let's go. Right now, we haven't done it since 2000. 25 years. This team made the trade. I'm out, Kev. Man on a mission. Hey, Argo, you're more than welcome. The stage is open. I sent some invites. You're more than welcome to jump on the stage. If you want to talk, all you have to do is request. Open forum. Come join us on the say a few words. If you want to, please join us on the post. Come on in. Join us. Talk a few minutes. You're more than welcome, like we did last time. This is Eastern Conference Finals. We haven't done this since 2000. Let's celebrate, Knicks fans. Let's celebrate. You know what? This is something, you know what? We brought this kid in here. I'll resend the invite. Yes, indeed, Jack City. You know, you could put yourself on. When you have that blue microphone, you're more than you don't have to wait for the invite. The invite is there. Carly Goddess, definitely, if you want to join us, please join us. We would love to talk to you. Thank you. Jack City, the invite. All you got to do is hit the stage. All you got to do is put your camera, enter the stage on the buttons on the bottom. It's going to be the third button, and you're going to say enter stage. You're more than welcome. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got Anna Lee in the building as well. We're going to make sure Anna Lee as well. Anna, if you want to join us on the stage to say a few words, you're more than welcome. Open forum, guys. You're more than welcome to join me on the stage here. I'll invite that. I want to upgrade Anna Lee too. There we go. We got, Jack City in the building. Jack City. What up? Unmute your mic, but you know what? We want to hear what Brunson has to say. There we go! Let's go! Jack City in the building with the Knicks towel. Let's go! I want to hear what my captain has to say, but he's pumped. He's pumped. He's pumped. Yo, let's go. Here, I'm gonna pour you. I'm gonna pour you one. Hold on. I'm gonna pour you one. Here we go. Let's get. That's for Jack City. Cheers. You gotta. You're unmuted. You're muted. You gotta unmute yourself. Oh, Guinness! Let's go! Yes. Let's go!
Yo, Knicks in 6.
Let's go.
Knicks in 6.
Woo!
Knicks in 6.
Man.
Hold on, let me try and mute the stream value.
You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna take this off for a moment. I want to see this here.
Value, but Knicks in 6.
Yes, indeed.
Knicks in 6.
Let's go.
Knicks in 6 versus Indy. Knicks
in
6.
Let's go.
Knicks
go.
In 6.
Let's go.
Knicks in 6.
Let's go.
Cheers,
Let's put a wager on that. There you go. Cheers. Bam. My God. Cheers. Cheers. Let's go. Let's go. Instagram. Let's go. Let's go. Qué bueno. Qué rico. Oh, how sweet it
Knicks in
is.
6.
How sweet it
Knicks in
is.
6.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Teeman. Mr. Wright. Thank you. Danielle says, great
Salute,
game.
salute, salute, salute.
Oh, I'm about to take the broadcast out for a second. Our Knicks did it. Let's go. We got Mr. D. We got Jack City in the building. Let's go. We got some salute. We got some good stuff. Oh, who's joining us here? Who's joining us? Who's joining us now? Oh, we got Jody Davidson in the building. Oh, Jody.
Join up, my boy.
Let's go. Oh, baby. Yes.
Yo.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Once you unmute your mic, you're good to go. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Yo, Jedi, one more cheer, my boy, as Jody get ready, man.
Bam. Oh, I got to take a refill, man. I need another refill.
Y'all can hear me now?
We can hear you loud and clear, my man. What's up, Jody Davidson in the building? What's going on?
Good, Cody?
Let's go.
Yo.
Let's
What's
go.
your predictions for next series versus Indiana?
Yo, I'm so glad that we wasn't playing like we was in the 99 series.
Well, in the 99, what I want to say about 99 is it was just Patrick Ewing with a whole bunch of role players.
Yeah.
It was every Pat Ewing team. It was just Pat Ewing with a whole bunch of role players. So how far?
But remember that. But the 99 series was the emergence of Marcus Camby, Latrell Sprewell, and Allen Houston, where they were. Remember that Hawk series that we swept them?
They should have put in Camby instead of that fucking finger roll. Bitch ass
Right,
nigga, man.
No, and also that we were running, we were running and gunning against the Hawks.
Yo, that nigga broke my fucking heart, son. With that finger roll, my nigga. I still mad at that nigga for that.
The 95 one? The 95?
Yeah, with that finger roll instead of him dunking it.
That was that
Big
95 one.
Nigga, man. Fuck you scared to dunk for, man.
Man, but yo, since 2000, we're back in the Eastern Conference Final. We traded Julius Randle, but we upgraded. We made to that next level. Now we got to that next level. Now we got to where we passed the plateau. How do you feel passing the plateau, fellas?
And we gonna beat Indiana.
Okay, I like it. I love the confidence.
Beat Indiana. Fuck them niggas.
I like the confidence. I like the confidence beating Indiana. We got Obi Toppin or Halliburton.
TJ McConnell.
You know what the Boston Celtics fans are saying right now, right? Oh, we did that because of Tatum. Tatum wasn't there.
Look, you know what, Jack City, you know you say you're scared of McConnell, but you know what? We had Pritchard the prick, and we took care of the Pritchard. So McConnell is kind of like that pricky type of player. We kind of got us a little bit in tune of what to expect from McConnell. So if McBride and company comes to play, I think we have enough to beat them.
But I always told y'all, we not gonna win unless Mikal and OG score. We're not gonna win.
And also Carl Anthony Towns. We brought him here to upgrade our offense.
Fuck Towns. Fuck Towns. and OG and
this not live on YouTube, right? This is not live on
YouTube, right? We're on YouTube. We're on YouTube.
We don't win.
We're on YouTube. We're on YouTube too, Jody, just to give you a little bit of a context.
Oh, my fault. My fault.
No, you're good. Yeah. You're good. No, you're good. Sometimes they let a little bit of an F-bomb slipping out. We're simulcasting. You know how I do. I try to multitask on all the different platforms. We're on Instagram Live as well. But if you feel comfortable, I could dismiss the other platforms and we could stay on the playback if you want to.
No.
All right. No, that's fine.
No homo.
No problem. No problem. Listen, because you guys have been you've been the hardcore chat. You've been the hardcore who follow me from YouTube onto the playback. So that's why I put it in your court. The ball's your court to dictate how we go, because I appreciate you guys joining us and watching along all this Knicks season. You guys came over to join the channel, and I appreciate it. I love the love you've given me. Appreciate it.
That City, you better follow him when the Giants season, my nigga.
Yes. Yes.
we gonna do it this year.
The Giants are gonna be really good.
I'm a Giants fan. I'm just a casual Giants fan.
I'm a Jet Giant fan.
Though.
I'm a Jet Giant fan. I like I love the Giants.
After Jets.
I'm a Jet Giant fan. I'm a Giant fan, but I love the Jets. I'm on New York, except for the Mets or the Brooklyn. I like the Mets a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the Mets. It's when they had Gal Strawberry.
Jedi, thanks for the stream. Hey, beyond appreciative, Jet. Big task. You're more than welcome to say a few words. Anyone in the chat are more than welcome. We're shooting the breeze. We're celebrating the Knicks going to the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll love you guys to come in and say a few words.
I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight.
Oh man, I listen. I've just had champagne. I have Johnny Walker in me. I had a little bit of tequila with passion fruit, so I'm gonna be
what's
like.
That drinking, Jack?
I had Jack Daniels earlier.
Guinness. It's a Guinness.
It's a Guinness.
What's that you drinking?
It's Guinness.
Oh, Guinness.
Now you put peanuts in the Guinness or no? Have you tried peanuts? Have you tried peanuts in the Guinness?
Have you tried the Guinness? But like after I drink, then I eat some peanuts after. Yeah.
Okay. But I have had that. Have you heard of that before? Peanuts in the Guinness.
Inside the Guinness? No. I've
tried it outside. Yes, it sounds awkward, but I've seen people done it. I've never tried it personally. I've heard that. There's some crazy stuff there. I've tried turtle eggs with a little bit of hot sauce and a little bit of rum, but that's just a cultural thing. We got Francisco Gregory. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, who sing that song? Who's in the house tonight?
I don't know who sings and who's in the house tonight, but we know who's in the house tonight. It's Jody Davidson and Jack City in the building. They're in the house tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this was a great win, man. This is a great win. It's finally, I've said it time and time again during the stream. This has been the most fun Knicks season I have had. We've been doing it for 4 years now. Just doing the play-by-play, the watch along with me and Chef Dan. This has been a fun one. This has been so fun because this team is so uber talented. And we know that we're not going to put limitations on our team. We're just going to sit back and enjoy the ride. Ooh, hey Jedi came back here.
Game today. What are some of my key takeaways? What I've seen with this team is we play
good night, yo.
How the ref starts off the first quarter. Unfortunately, because game 5 we could have put them away, but I think Cat had 2 or 3 fouls to start
that was
the game, right?
Questionable.
And then he didn't. Yeah, no, he was fouled, but they didn't call it.
Yeah.
And then he just how do I explain this? It's he checked out. That's the best way I could say it. He's still playing.
Right. But he wasn't there. Yeah, no. Most of the team.
All this
third quarter.
In a way, it's like I was watching Randall all over again, but not with the attitude.
Right.
So
I can see what you're talking about.
Afraid of. Because we didn't go through all of that during the regular season, and to watch a Julius Randle unfold during the playoffs without the attitude, but is the same thing on the court. It's just it's a little tough for me.
Here's the thing.
Swallow that pill.
Here's the thing, Jack City. We're going against the Pacers. Miles Turner. Turner shoots the 3. Carl Anthony shoots the 3. Turner's a shot blocker, but Mitchell Robinson is healthy. When it comes to the center position, I kind of want to see a little bit of Precious Achiuwa incorporated because let me tell you one thing. Because Precious needs to play a little more because I think him on the floor with OBG, Obi Anunoby, Obi Toppin, Obi Toppin, kind of neutralized because I don't think Toppin could score as much as Precious, and I think Precious is a better defender than Obi Toppin. So I would like Coach Thibodeau to play some more minutes or play Precious some more minutes when Obi Toppin plays on the floor because I think we could, physicality wise, and we could keep the. Remember this. One thing I'm going to be a little bit worried is Carlisle's a really good head coach. He's a real good head coach who can make adjustments and doesn't afraid of playing 10 to 11 players deep. Where Joe Masula, he's a good coach, but he's still a little bit green behind his ears or a little wet, even though he's an NBA champion. But they rely a lot about the three-point shooting. Three-point shooting. He doesn't make any set calls or plays where Carlisle might make some adjustments. Or he'll cry enough where he'll persuade the officials to make some calls. That worries me a little bit in that series. But I still think the Knicks win the series. Right now, as we speak right now, maybe it's because we're on a sugar high or we're a little bubbly high right now, a little bit. But I still think the Knicks win the series tonight. There. Where is Michelin star Chef Dan? Yo, Chef, get on board, man. We're quiet, Chef. Come on up. Let's go.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Say his name, man. He appears.
Yeah. I can't.
I gotta pour. You know what? I gotta pour one because Chef Dan is in the building. I gotta pour one.
Yeah, Kev. They told us, Kev. They literally looked us in our face and said, "We can't beat Boston."
I'm going to one of my coworkers.
What do the prognosticators have to say?
Don't matter, regular season, playoff.
Playoffs.
We're losing.
Playoffs. I ain't talking about playoffs. Are you kidding me?
Gossip.
I just want to win a game. Wow.
Like Kev, this is why, Kev, when I say this, man, the people don't watch, they watch basketball, but they don't watch basketball. If you were really watching the Knicks the entire year and paying attention and weren't just being a guy with the hot takes, and you actually watched this team and you saw okay, wait, they're going to match up against Boston. First of all, you're not giving any, before you get to a game count, you should know it's going to be highly competitive, way more competitive than the regular season matches were, because you saw it. I don't know how else to say it unless you just saw the matchups. Even in the regular season where you're just all right, this is the motions type stuff. The blowouts were you can see the Knicks didn't come to play. I can't qualify those games. And then the last game, how are you not watching that last game that went to overtime and saying, okay, if that Knicks team shows up for 7 games, then the Boston Celtics are not as comfortable as they think they are. How are you not seeing any of that? Oh my God. Because give me 1 minute.
All I gotta say personally, and I don't like to take shots, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say this real loud and clear. Come on in. Fuck you, David Portnoy. Fuck you, David Portnoy. Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. And I don't like to say it, but yes.
Kev, for the people that actually get paid to watch basketball for a living, Tim McMahon, Celtics in 6. Kevin Pelton, Celtics in 5. Ramona Shelburne, Celtics in 6. Andre Snelling, Celtics in 7. Jorge Sedano, Celtics in 6. Jerry Bembry, Celtics in 5. Dave McMenamin, Celtics in 7. Jamal Collier, Celtics in 6. Chris Herring, Celtics in 5. Mark Spears and Jeremy Wu both had Celtics in 6. So a final total of Boston 11 to Knicks nothing. Along with even Stephen A. Smith, the biggest mouth of them all, having Celtics in 6.
Who?
You mean to tell me the only person that saw what was coming, other than us, was a guy who can't even pronounce names correctly in Kendrick Perkins that said, "You guys gotta stop underestimating the Knicks"? Like, the audacity, bro. And then for these guys to just like, Kev, I don't understand it. I don't see what Kev, I don't know, man. Maybe they saw something that we didn't. I don't know. It just it feels weird to even.
There you go.
It just feels weird when you realistically think about it. How did you not see something like this coming? And then they get it. Kev. What the most surprising thing out of this entire series was those first 2 games and how they went.
Yes.
That's the only thing that's surprising in essence, is that Celtics had 20-point leads and then they blew them out, right? But then by the 4th game, when the Knicks won, you should have seen, all right, we're kind of getting what the strategy is for Tom Thibodeau and what he wants the Celtics to do. So it's like, yo, I don't know. Those guys get paid to watch the sport. And there's little old me over here. I'm a fan.
That's right. And you know what I got to say about that? That's why that's why they sit on the bench. That's why they're there, ESPN. That's why the hardcore fan that watches it night in, night out, analyzes and watches it. And that's why mainstream media is kind of taking a backseat, because we're watching it. Sometimes, yes, could a fan base get a little bit with their heart on their sleeve? Absolutely. Yes, I don't doubt it. But when we see night in, night out, 82 games investment, we see what this team is about. That's why I said this is a fun season. And right now they're just making it fun, man.
Kev, Kev, I keep telling you this. The funny part is there was a group of Knicks fans that I was talking to. I kept having to convince them prior to the playoff. They're like, yo, I don't even see us getting past the Pistons. I said, all right, fellas, y'all don't even know. So let me explain it to y'all, because y'all don't. I mean, I guess y'all watch the games, but y'all don't watch the games like me. All right, if the Pistons series goes 6, it's going to anger me. Right? And it could have ended in 5, but remember, Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart both went out in the last couple of minutes in game 5, so they got a mulligan there, right? Boom. I said, then when we get to the Celtics, that's going to be an ass whooping. Right? So now they're like, wait, you serious? That's going to be an ass whooping? It's, fellas, I'm sorry, I don't know who's been telling you what, filling your head with these false, nightmares. It's okay. The big bad bully that you see down the street, he actually has asthma problems, so he can't really even run. He could just walk. So if you just, tire him out a little bit, and he don't even really know how to fight, really. He just tries to slam. Like, if you just tire him out, he starts being really slow, and then you could just pick at this. He's not as big and bad as you think he is, right? Boom. So there's that, right? I said, then if we get the Cavaliers, that might be a little, but I think we can take care of them. The Pacers, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell, whoever filled your head with, nightmares about those guys as well. But if we face them healthy, that's going to be the ass whooping that they were supposed to get last year. So we're not even going to, talk too much about that, right?
I agree.
And then who we face in the finals, they're like, wait, you got us going to the finals like that? I said, bro, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, my biggest fear earlier, literally, my biggest fear throughout the entire season was, what if the Knicks was bigger than the hype that they got when they made all the trades they made? Because the one thing I'm fearful of is a team that wins the offseason. And the Knicks clearly won the offseason.
Well, we know game 1 is going to be at Madison Square Garden.
Chef, you want to see Knicks versus Timberwolves?
I do.
Be honest.
I do.
Truth, the amount of conversations that would happen, the amount of sports talk that they would have to focus on would be incredible. I mean, also when you realistically think about it too, it'd be like, yo, what if you kind of start to ask yourself, okay, is the X factor true? Like, and this is where Knicks fans have to ask themselves this. If we face the Timberwolves, right? All right, let me stop. All right. If we face the Timberwolves, right? In all seriousness,
it's not going to be only Julius Randle.
That's the biggest X factor is Julius Randle and how we play him and how well Cat could play him, because I'm not going to lie, Randle has had the ability to have Cat's number from time to time when we had Julius Randle.
Yes.
The other biggest thing is if the Knicks even do go about that route. Let's say the Knicks don't go about that route. You could get Mikal on Randle and get Randle in trouble, Mikal and OG, because they'll frustrate Randle. And we know Randle is good for a couple of bonehead plays. And if we could get those and take advantage of those, then boom. But the biggest thing is if it is the Timberwolves, the biggest conversation would have to be, were the Knicks impatient?
For what? What do you mean? Elaborate. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I might be a little drinking, a little bubbly.
Question too.
Okay.
I don't know if
right?
my Knicks pants. Let me know.
Hey, right now, the bubbly,
Knicks right here.
First of all,
I gotta start running.
Nah. It's not even like, look, bro. First, look.
Let me hear this.
Here's what, and this is where you have to ask the question.
Knicks being impatient. Don't forget what you were talking about.
Okay.
JEDI,
when you make the trade for Mikal, right? At that point, we're going, damn, this is like, this is a super team, essentially. Right? With the pieces that we had, because we didn't lose much when we made the trade for Mikal. You have to remember, the order was Mikal, it was Mikal, then the contract for OG.
Hartenstein.
No, Hartenstein was free agency.
Right. Well,
the order of the transactions was, right?
Okay.
Mikal, Mikal, then you sign OG, you lose Hartenstein, we somehow get the news about Mitch, and then because you're so fearful of not having a center, you then make the trade. Remember, as close to training camp as possible for Karl Anthony Towns. That's the move that everyone's going to question right there where you go. And this is where Lillard.
You saying that we was going to have the Nova Knicks with Randall, but then our center spot was a little shaky, so most likely we will put Achua there as the center.
Right? Or there could have been moments where you could have had 4 of the Novas out and Randall play 5 small ball, right? The issue that you raised then, was it that the Knicks were not confident enough, and this is the top brass, in Tom Thibodeau getting such a roster and adjusting to that roster versus knowing that he had to have his big? Because, once again, when you look at, there is going to be complications with height in the paint. But you also have to remember, not a lot of teams play big in the NBA like that. So you could have definitely survived with that type of small ball because it's not like they don't have length. The most length you're giving up is with Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo. But we don't even consider them to be, out of length based on how feisty they play. So the question you'd have to ask going into that, and it would be the thought prevailing on my mind is, were the Knicks impatient because they truly were uncomfortable with the fact of Tom Thibodeau not being able to squeeze the most juice you can out of a lineup like that? Because remember, before the Karl Anthony Towns trade, once we got the news of Mitch potentially being out for a lot of the season, well, really the first half of the season, we were like, yo, a couple of months of a small ball lineup with
around Christmas he was supposed to come back.
around Christmas he
Right.
was supposed to come back.
During the off
Right,
season.
right.
Right?
It was around
Okay.
Christmas or
So
New
now,
Year's, something
so
like
now,
that,
if you
right.
guys remember, the thought process was, hey, Tom Thibodeau hasn't gone to that lineup unless he really needed to. And the times that he has, for some odd reason, it pays high dividends and then he doesn't go back to it. What if you had to do a couple of months like that, where he had no choice but to play the small ball lineup because they're like, yo, I know you want to trade for your big and this, that, whatever, but no, we have confidence in the configuration of how we have these players. We think that if, this, that, whatever, and if you run the small ball lineup like you have from time to time, you can get this, that, whatever. You just have to figure out the plays for these guys.
I don't think they win 50 plus games if Randall would have been playing the 5. That's just my opinion.
Wait, you said they wouldn't or they would?
No.
I
they
mean,
would.
but then Kev,
I agree.
He would have been frustrated. He would have been pounding. He would have been frustrated, and I think it would have been an effect on the team in a negative way. I think they win like 40, 44 games. They'll be in the Pistons, buying for that 6 seed.
I'd say lower.
Okay.
We would play for the play-ins.
You know what? You might be right. We'd probably be batting 76 seed, personally, because I think he would have been so frustrated, upset. I don't think they would, because Karl Anthony Towns in December, November play like an MVP caliber player. We're like,
Yeah.
Holy damn, he was an MVP. He was above and beyond anything the Knicks seen in quite some time. And I'm like, damn, not even Randall was putting numbers like Karl Anthony Towns was putting. 30 and 10, 30 and 20. You're like, holy shit. And Randall and his best days, Randall might have had more assists than Karl Anthony Towns, but damn, it was just the Knicks were winning lopsided against teams that they needed to beat. Remember, when Randall was here, we were playing sometimes down to the level of the competition, beating them, but we were bringing it down.
He would park the ball, though.
That too.
His
That
assists
too.
was one thing, and Karl Anthony Towns' assists were a different thing, where he's doing the behind-the-back passes. And he's doing all these
because here's the other part too, like Kev, and you're absolutely right about the pouting, because here's the reality of it, and we know he would have never accepted this. In order to effectively run that small ball lineup, he's got to be about last on the offensive totem pole.
That's another one.
You're gonna you're first gonna run plays for Jalen Brunson, right? And Jalen Brunson's plays may not be solely for Jalen Brunson. He's gonna try and kick out and get the ball to Bridges and DiVincenzo. But then after that, it's like, okay, then the next person you're running plays for is probably either Josh Hart or Mikal Bridges, because you got to run that. Not forgetting also, you have OG that you signed, so you got to run plays for him as well. Like, Randall would have been the absolute last on the totem pole. You're right.
And he would have been frustrated.
Yep. And then also the biggest thing too, and I noted this during the season, I absolutely love this. The one thing that we absolutely, not a lot of Knicks fans took notice of, with the acquisition of Cat, there was a couple of things that was stemmed. Yes, we didn't have yes, he played like an MVP during that stretch, but there were moments you're seeing it now. There are moments where he's soft on the inside, and we saw it during the season where him complaining for foul, would be a liability defensively. The thing, though, that he did stem the most, when a lot of people said we were going to miss, Hartenstein's ability to pass out of the post and the
Yeah.
wonderful passes he was given, some of the like, and because Carl Anthony Towns does it on sometimes like it's similar level, sometimes on a higher
But
level.
he does it
The
out of
wraparound pass he
impulses.
gave to Josh Hart a couple of nights ago when he was cutting through the lane, like stuff like that is like crazy. And when you think about it, it's like, yo,
Yeah, he
Cat was
does it
able to
out of
stem some
impulse.
of that along
Cat
with the
does it out of
3 point
impulse.
advantage that Randall gave us, along with being the size that Randall didn't give us, having the size that Hartenstein gave. Dude, he stemmed so many things between the both of them with just him being him.
Hartenstein passes were more strategic.
Yes.
Cat assists are more by impulse. He don't care if someone is standing there or not. He's still gonna make the pass. So that's why he be having some turnovers. And sometimes when the pass go through, it's beautiful. I give you
Yeah.
that. It's beautiful.
It's one of them like it is one of the things like, yo, if your quarterback is a magnificent runner and you want him to
By
throw the
impulse, he's
ball,
gonna run.
but his
He's
impulse is
gonna
going to be to
run.
run. And when he runs, he
Exactly.
be ripping them 50, 60. You be like, yo, you know what, man? Sometimes I got to live with that. Even if the check down was right there,
Sometimes.
that man just
But
gave us
then
a 60-yard game,
sometimes
brother.
he's gonna burn a first, second, and a third trying to run while there's like two wide receivers wide open.
Yep. Yep.
Impulse,
Yeah. You know what?
impulse,
Yeah. You're bringing a good point there.
impulse.
Yeah.
You probably gain like 7 yards or like 4 yards, whatever. Is not enough for first down though. I'll tell you that
Yep,
much.
That's
and
true.
that goes
But the
back
thing
to
with what
Cat being when he was young. He wasn't as big as he was then. So another thing too, yo,
that's why by
hey, yo,
impulse.
Kev, remember we had this discussion with G Money, and y'all both argued with me about this. He was like, "Yo, would you trade for AD?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't want AD." Right now, this year, who was better, AD or Cat?
I think Cat
AD or
was.
cat?
Cat.
Carrington
AD or
Towns was
cat?
better.
Cat.
Because how
I
many
say
30, how many 20 point, how many 20 rebound games he had over over Anthony Davis? He had
I would
more.
say by impact because here's the thing. The
Yes.
first thing, the best ability is availability.
Absolutely.
Remember, we used to say R.J. Barrett was better than John Morant. Why?
Because he was
Availability.
there more.
He was there. Remember that. So now somebody like John Morant, I said John Morant, AD, AD can't be better than Cat because Cat not only he's there, but his impact is being felt. Even if he's on his, because that's something I wanted to talk to you about
Hmm.
also. Um, Even if Cat is getting angry, Cat is still able to impact the game in here or two with the turnaround fade on the corner, bang, and one here, bang. But then, Chef, I had a question for Jedi a little earlier, and I want to ask you that question also. I don't know if you heard the question earlier, but the question was, if I got it correctly, well, before I even ask you the question, I have to set up the question first. So, when we had Randall, right? Randall will have these stretches like where, like he's not getting the calls, but then he's letting his emotions take over. He was really like, how would I say this? Like very animated. That's the word I was looking for. He's very animated, right? And then he would get texts, he would get all these other stuff, whatever, X, Y, and Z. Right? Now with Cat now, I noticed that for real, during game five. That was last game. I've seen it, I've had it in my head, but I never want to say it. But I saw it. But Cat now, like when he's not getting his calls, like when he's like, oh my god, whatever, as funny as it is, but in a way, he is another Julius Randle. He fouled out during Game 5. Remember that. And remember how he was getting his fouls. Pushing somebody, freaking overplaying a 3-point shot for no reason. Only thing what you have to do is just contest and go about your way to catch the rebound, whatever. No, he went to contest, like OD contest. The shot is off the person's hand, and he's OD contesting still. He's doing other things, like he's getting stupid fouls. And that's certain things what Randall would do, but with his emotions. So now my question is, do you think Cat is another version of Randall in a certain way? So like,
Not really.
No, no.
No.
Here's I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Here's the biggest difference. Okay, when we watched Randall, right? If he got angry, wasn't
especially if he didn't touch the ball.
yeah. There were definitely there was definitely times where everything you said was absolutely correct, right? But then when I think about what you're saying, I also got to ask myself, okay, because basketball is also like, as much as they try to put analytics into it, it's a man's sport, like it's a human sport. So as much as there is mental, there is also, and I have to say this, there's an emotional side to the game. So when you have an angry Randall, right, that can go on a heater, what usually happens is, and his best moments is while he's angry, is he's gonna force the issue in the paint, right? Be physical. If he misses, he's gonna get his own rebound, put it back up. Hey, should have got that and one. Maybe he gets it a second time after forcing the issue, right? Then after that, he'll hit a couple middies. Then he'll get on a hot streak with the threes. Might hit a heat check, right? Okay. Might hit the heat check, might not, right? Like I just outlined Randall to a T, right? All right. The biggest difference between Randall and Cat, if Randall's natural ability is like natural talent, no, not natural ability. If Randall's natural talent is innate talent is here, Cat's is here.
You don't even have enough
That's
camera for that.
That's why they made the trade. That's what they made the trade
Right?
for him.
So now here's where the big difference is. You're right. Cat will go through the same moments. But let's say you get an angry Cat that's on.
Fouls, though,
Look.
Kills me.
Look, let's say you get an angry Cat that's on a heater, right? Based on the year that we've watched this year.
Chat is going crazy.
When you get an angry Cat, sometimes if he forces the issue, he won't get it, or he'll get the foul call because he knows how to move his body. Right? Like, hey, I should have got that foul, this, that, whatever, right? Boom. Let's say he doesn't get the foul. When he takes that ill-advised shot that they both take, that natural talent kicks in to where, and you saw it tonight, that first shot he hit, fading away out of bounds, falling, what the hell are you doing that is your first shot, bro? What the hell are you doing, bro? But it hit.
I gotta refuel. I'm coming right back on camera. I'm listening to you, though.
Yeah, but that one hit, and then all of a sudden, that set his tone the entire night. Now he's forcing the issue. Like, if he forces the issue, it's forcing the issue, but he also still has enough touch and enough grace that it doesn't look overly physical, like as we seen Randall. And sometimes we may want more physicality from Cat in certain moments, but he still brings that finesse. Like, he still brings enough finesse to where even if he is a big man, it's contested to the referee. And he still has the natural talent to still hit that shot. And then he's going to go and he probably hit a couple fadeaway mid-ranges or just quick ones. Then out of nowhere comes the three balls. And when you have Cat hitting threes, it's not like Randall because it just, dude, it just looks and feels so much better. It is his natural talent that gets him to where, like, dude, once that rhythm hits, Cat don't see, and he's big. Cat don't see nothing but the hoop. So now it's the problem for the rest of the defense to, like, how are you gonna defend that? Because now he's angry and he's in a rhythm. He's prone to fake the three and then drive and get a dunk. And it's the way he, because of his size, and he's not Randall size. And this is the other thing too, where Jedi said, if only Randall was like 4 inches taller.
Yeah.
When Randall drives, they can come, they can clog the lane. If there's gonna be a chance for something, they're gonna take that chance. How many times have we seen it throughout the regular season? Dude, when Cat drives the lane, bro, they're gonna clear.
Yeah.
Maybe one guy with maybe a couple of guys in the league, because there's not a lot of shot blockers in the league, is gonna take the chance. But dude, for the most part, they're clearing the lane. I ain't taking that stupid foul, bro.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
He's
right
key.
there for one quick second. Cat has, like, what I'm trying to, like, as true as everything is, I want to just shed just a little bit of truth to it also. So, we were going from, the Knicks was going from right to left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cat had Jalen Brown on the, what is that, the right side of our screen, which is
when he gave up that Porzingis 3.
no. Cat had Jalen Brown on him. Cat had some weird push off on Jalen Brown, made the layup, right? But they didn't call the push off or anything like that, right? Instead of Cat going back to play defense, Cat was rolling his shoulders, showing how big he was. You know what happened on the other end? Jalen Brown had an and one layup on Mikal Bridges.
And look,
So a play like that, right? Look, remember, that's just pure emotions. But the emotions is different from Randall type of emotions. But at the end of the day, it still hurts the team a little bit. Because remember, when Cat made that layup versus Jalen Brown, yes, we were up, but we did not have full control of the momentum. Because that's the same thing with Julius Randle. We're up, but we don't have full momentum. So you doing all this showboating, rolling your shoulders, you showing that, yeah, you work out. Everybody else work out. The hell you, sorry for cursing, and I don't know if
look,
that would be a curse here, but look, what the hell are you doing? Like,
no,
like,
look, there's
defense.
Understandable.
Jalen Brown went on the other end, made an and one layup. But lucky for us, Josh Hart went back on the other end and made an and one layup. But all I'm saying with all of that mixed up all in one play is Cat is showing his emotions on the court. Julius Randle showed his emotions during timeouts also.
but then here's
And
where,
my
look,
thing is, if we're going further into the playoffs, is that something to be afraid of?
no,
As
because
much as that's not Julius Randle, but
no,
in a
no,
way,
you
is
no,
that
that's not, look,
Julius
and that's
Randle?
not, look, here's where you're not being fair though, right? Okay, for all of that, right? What I'd rather have,
Oh,
because
Cat
the Knicks have
24/7.
shown
Cat
this.
24/7.
Look,
But with
Knicks,
Devo.
the Knicks have shown this. The Knicks have shown this. I'd rather lose a possession in the first half based off of something like that happening, and it's just the possession lost. And Cat still having his innate talent to still do the things that I talked about, as opposed to, and this is where you're not being fair with Cat. For all that we've seen this year, the one thing we haven't seen is a bevy of technicals.
That's true.
Whatever Julius Randle says to the referees, because we get angsty about it too as Knicks fans when we're watching. It's like, all right, Julius, calm down. You're gonna get attacked. Because whatever he's saying, and we can't always vision. You can't always read the lips of what he's saying because running back and sometimes the camera ain't catching all of that. But he says a lot to the refs that sometimes warrants a tech. We haven't seen Cat go to that degree. So now when you have that on your mind, it's like, dude, when you get a tech, we know this too. The game is emotional always. The referee now, once he's giving you that tech, he's not calling you the same way. Randall doesn't get certain calls the same way once that tech happens.
But most of Randall's texts be like during timeouts too.
No,
Like he has a plethora of texts during timeouts. That's what I mean. Like there's on the court and then there's off the court, but like really on the court. But it's just that's why I call it timeouts.
okay, so as much as that has happened,
So
Carl Anthony Towns isn't the.
Cat,
But Carl Anthony Towns isn't the tech. Look, here's what I'd rather have.
for real.
I would rather have, I would rather have Carl Anthony Towns not get the tech. And I'm still going to place that gambling chip on his natural talent that whatever how frustrated he is, as soon as he sees the ball go in the hoop and he has the talent to do that, it's going to get rolling as opposed to what happens with Randall. Because Randall's talent isn't as much as Cat's to where I'm willing to take that gamble. And the front office showed that by them making that trade.
Okay.
Jedi, you have anything to say with that? I know it was like a lot of words being spewed. Sorry for being a moderator. I don't know.
No, go for it. No. You're more than welcome to do that. I did the play-by-play, so I've been doing it for 3 hours. This is why I say they upgraded. Listen, when I said it early on the broadcast, the Knicks made the trade for trading Randall for Karl Anthony Towns. It wasn't for his rim protection. It wasn't for his offense. It wasn't for his defense. It was for his offense. They took the next step to upgrade on the offensive end, and they felt that they right, and more physical. Yes. They plateaued to the second round of the playoffs. They made that trade because they felt that they needed to get over that hump or that plateau of the second round. Here we are now in the Eastern Conference Final. They went in. They had to give up a pivotal piece that they didn't want to really give up in Dante DiVincenzo, but they did. Now they upgraded. They moved over the plateau and they got into the Eastern Conference back-to-back 2 years in a row, getting to the semifinals and losing in 6 and 7 games. Now we're in the Eastern Conference Finals where you're now hosting the Eastern Conference Finals at Madison Square Garden, where you have 4 games at home to try to get back to the NBA Finals since you haven't done since 1999. So that trade with Karl Anthony Towns and Randall benefit both franchises because both franchises passed the plateau. Well, the Timberwolves are back in the Western Conference Finals, but they have a different look where the Knicks now they're ascending. So benefit both teams, in my opinion. Now it's going to be a fun series for either side, and we're hoping that we get both teams to play one another. But you know what? We got to take care of 4. We got 4 games in front of us that we got to take care of first. We got 4 victories to secure in front of us. So there's 8 more to go left before we could say the train stops at the Larry O'Brien station.
Look, I know we'll worry about Indy tomorrow, but tonight, man, it's just Kev, man.
I'm excited.
We whoop that ass. We whoop that ass.
119 points to 81. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
But we started with whooping that
ass. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, and the Knicks finished off strong. With that said, I'm gonna say goodnight with the stream because right now the bubbly is finished because I'm feeling the effect of the Johnny Walker, the bubbly mix of and I'm feeling nice.
Cheers.
When I mean nice, cheers. Hey, Jack City, I appreciate all the love that you give to the channel. I appreciate everyone, all the love that they give to the channel. Everyone from all the super chats to coming into the channel, being a contributor in the chat on the playback, YouTube, Instagram, wherever we stream. Appreciate you, Jackson. You know, with all love and all respect. Thank you so much. And thanks everyone that watched us, everyone that watched us and hit the like button. We got 8 more games. Hopefully at minimum we have 4. But we got 8 more to try to Larry O'Brien trophy. Let's go. Let's get it. Go New York. Go New York. Go. I'm going to say good night to everyone. Tomorrow I will do the stream for game 1. I don't even know when the game 1 is. But when it is, we're there. Lock and load it because we are the New York Knicks. And this is the return of the champ.
Before you go.
Yes.
I'm a season ticket holder for the New York Liberty. And I'm not able to go to the game tomorrow because I'm going to be at work. And Chef Dan, if you're not doing anything, I'm a season ticket holder, but I hold 1 ticket. If you're in New York and you're available around like 1 o'clock, I can slide those tickets to you, man. You can watch.
Oh my gosh, I'm working. Wait, I'm working, brother. I can't.
I'm in Florida, so I can't go. I'm in Florida. I can't go. I would love.
I don't want you to.
I gotta do it back to New York, baby. We here.
Now, here's
finals, baby.
Here's the final thing I'm gonna say. Anyone that watched this video, I'm talking about corporate sponsors. If you want to sponsor the program, and you want to, please do, because if you do sponsor the program, I'm willing to go fly to New York City for the parade and meet all the Knick brethren. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! A couple days in New York City for the parade. Let's go. With that said, thank you so much. Appreciate everyone. We'll see you game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's go. This is BX Sports Jedi Kev, Chef Dan, the Jack City, D Ross, everyone in the chat. Let me shout out everyone that stood with us in the chat. We got Anna Lee, we got Dez, we got D Ross, we got Francisco Gregory, everyone on the YouTube, on the different platforms. Thank you so much. Buenas noches.